Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cost. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where the havoc will do you proud. If you're not cut from it, it get harder to breathe it. In a concrete jungle with the garden is eating. Yeah, where one poster can hang you with a great speed. Where you can run up on whoever has an 8 seed. Or freeze up South Beach from off the line. Or 4-point plays in Easter overtime. Let it bang. Serenade round of applause. Center of attraction like a horse.
The minute we come on. Damn it, Eddie. Damn it. We were doing so good,
That's
Eddie.
hilarious.
Damn it.
But shout out to the chat. We are back for part number dose of the stream. We're going to be rocking out from now. You know, the trade deadline, it stops at 3 p.m. So we'll talk about all the trades. And, you know, we're going to keep rocking out until the Knicks games start. You know, we're trying to get to our goal. So if you guys can help us out, get to our goal. But so when Khalif was on, shout out to Khalif, shout out to Sky Zoo,
Dude,
shout out to everybody that joined us earlier. Frank Luna, my guy Jake from the Bronx Zoo as well. We were talking about Kendrick Perkins. He brought up Kendrick Perkins, and you know, it just hit the airwaves. Kendrick Perkins had his reaction to the New York Knicks in the trade that they made. So I'm going to bring that up, show Kendrick Perkins, get like a minute and a half of what he thoughts. And I want to throw it over to Eddie to get his thoughts, because when Celso called him, when the trade was done, Eddie was sleeping. He was like, I don't want to talk about Bojan.
Let me play it out for you, all right? Eddie, I know already. Everybody called me already, all right? I'm sleeping. I'm tired, all right? I'll see you at 3 o'clock.
I said Burks and Bojan. Come on.
All right, goodbye.
Right, fucking cocksuckers. All right, here's the Kendrick Perkins clip. Let's play this. I'm gonna cue it up. Let's go.
You were here yesterday, and you were here. He wasn't, right? And you remember what the words I uttered out of my mouth, yours truly, when I said, "What if a person show you who they are, what you got to do, Shanae?
You got to believe.
You damn right." And I said it yesterday, and I was talking about the Knicks putting themselves in position and how they're actually contending right now. Right, and adding these two pieces, when you add Bogdanovic, when you add ALEC BURKS, the only thing that the Knicks were missing was depth. And right now they're deeper than the Pacific Ocean, and everybody else in the Eastern Conference need to get life jackets, including the Boston Celtics. This New York Knicks team is a legit title contender this season. And if anybody else say anything different, then they haven't been watching the Knicks play. When you look at Tom Thibodeau, they have established since the day one their identity on both ends of the floor. And now you add more offensive firepower with the addition that they already added in OG Anunoby. This team is deep. They have zero flaws. They have a closer in Jalen Brunson. This team is ready right now to compete for a title.
Listen,
hold on real quick, and then we're gonna take Eddie. Yeah. But man, the love from CT.
I was just about to say
man,
that. CT Pittman,
thank you so
appreciate
much.
You. I
New
think
stream,
going forward,
donation. I want the Knicks chain. Show you got that Knicks chain. This is what he's going for. He's in every single giveaway we're doing.
Yeah, he's in every. I think I think when it comes to that duck race for the chain, he needs about two entries for that duck race because my
I
man
agree.
CT,
He's in every
appreciate you,
giveaway,
brother.
and I'm putting his
Appreciate
name
you,
in there
brother.
3 times each. Thank you so much, CT.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Let's talk
Appreciate
about
you.
that perk conversation there, Eddie. Talk
Go
to
ahead,
us,
Eddie.
Talk to us, Eddie.
Let's listen. Bojan wasn't my first pick. I'll be perfectly honest. You know, he was probably my D-E pick. You know, I wanted Brogdon. I wanted, DeJounte. I wanted DeRozan. But listen, man, we didn't give up any first-round picks. We got Burks back, and we got a guy that's a bucket. And Bojan, to his credit, he's a bucket. So if they want to start double-teaming Jalen Brunson, guess what? You kick it out to Bojan on the 3, he's going to make you pay. So I'm happy with this trade. I am. I think it's a good trade. The only concern I have is Bojan is not the best two-way player in the world. He's not. I mean, if you look at the defensive win share, stuff like that, in Utah, he was a much better defender. But
Yeah,
I guess with the Pistons, he probably just doesn't give a shit. Because
he's more of a team defender. If he has good defenders around him, he'll pick up on their habits. Because if you look at that Sacramento team that you exactly talking about, they have better defenders than the Detroit Pistons have right now. If you don't have defenders on your team, you could be OG Anunoby. If nobody else is going to defend, you're going to lose lack of effort. And when it comes to Bojan, he's always been and teams that are trying to compete, he's always been a player that always played above league average on the defensive side of the ball. So coming off of the bench, I think that's a solid piece coming off of the bench as a scorer and a defender.
Do you guys think, just to put it on play devil's advocate,
go ahead.
The fact that they got Bojan, do you guys think Randle might be more hurt than we know?
No, not necessarily, because with Bojan, I said it earlier, you do 2 things that I throw over to Celso to get his take. One, he's an automatic improvement over Evan Fournier. He's going to be a part of the rotation from day one because of his ability to shoot. He's a way better shooter and a way better defender. So that's one. And 2, you take his contract and you extend it to next year, and you can use them in the offseason. So that's 2 things that Bojan does. And in the immediate, right now for the immediate, yes, in the absence of Julius Randle, he can step in and give you some minutes. But when Julius Randle comes back, Bojan will take more of a second-tier role. I'm not sure if they'll start him off rip. He'll probably come off of the bench. But regardless, when Julius Randle comes back, you'll probably see Bojan's usage go down just a little bit, but it'll still be a good option to have him to be able to come off the bench.
Be perfect off the bench. Perfect.
Yeah. No, I don't see it as a. It was
Theo Alice in the building.
Wow. Let's go. I like even here. Bojan can play power forward. You've got JJ saying I'd start him over Hart. Nixon says I think he starts. I think with the injury, possibly, right? That would make the most sense.
Hold on one. Go. I'll let Eddie answer that because I'm trying to send the link to Al right now.
I mean, again, just to look at this trade, look at the Burks thing for a second. I know we gave up Grimes, but let's be perfectly honest about Grimes. Grimes is up for an extension this summer. He was not getting extended. I mean, I think we could all agree there. And also, we kept both of our picks this year.
Yep.
So by us keeping our picks tells me that we're going to be smart. And we're going to start drafting some players to kind of keep around this mix so we don't get in trouble with that second apron. We have Bojan for another year. Bojan's contract goes from 20 this year to 19 next year. So I think what the Knicks are doing, I think they're being financially smart. And they're very aware of where they are going into next season.
Eddie, I told you last night, the savior of the New York Knicks will be coming here next season, and that man's name is Rokas Sabokis Platopokis.
Come on.
I'm stepping off for a second so you guys can have our boy, our Theo Alice at the bell.
Theo, Al, what it do? Salute. Al, what is your thoughts? Trade deadline. How are you feeling about the team, bro?
I'm ready to go to the fucking parade.
Let's go, baby.
I'm ready for the parade. Listen, I'm listening to some experts, throwing water on our fire right now. And it's like, The Knicks now have the deepest team in the league. The deepest team in the league. This is insurance policy. I know we're going to lose defense and OG, but it gives them time to recover because I knew this was going to be more serious than it was made out to be. Inflammation and now all of a sudden a bone spur. Let's see how that plays out. Randle's rehab, from what I heard, is going well. It's better than expected. So let's see how that goes. As long as we're healthy going into the playoffs, no one, and I've been saying this for weeks before this trade, no one's going to want to see this Knicks team in the playoffs. The spacing is going to be ridiculous with this Knicks team now. Ridiculous. So we're not going to be out of any games. We're always in the game regardless. We're not going to be out of any games. And now we have insurance policy. Quentin Grimes, you can cry all you want, people. You cried when we traded Quickly and Barrett. How'd that work out? I don't hear the crying now. Now you're crying about trading Quentin Grimes, a guy who scores 7 points a game and is never available. Never available when you need him. And I hate to say this, but Tibbs was right. He's soft. Any little Nick, he don't want to fight. He's injured. So he had to go. His best friend, good luck at shitty Detroit. And I'm ready to roll with this team.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, listen, man, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just happy again, we didn't give up any first-round picks, all right? So we are still in play for, let's see where this team goes. Let's see how far they could go. Right now, I think we're built to make a run at the Eastern Conference. I think if we get lucky, maybe we could get to the finals. And who knows? Who knows? If we're healthy, anything can happen. I think we're in play with anybody. I really think we can play with anybody. I do.
And we still have the gold, and we still have the golden ticket. Like Bogdanovic's contract, I know it's partially guaranteed. You still have the golden ticket. You didn't give him any first rounders, and you still have a golden ticket to package for a trade. If you want to keep Hartenstein and move on from Mitchell Robinson, you can do that and get the big piece you need. 3-team deal, 4-team deal, whatever it is. This Tibbs fucking has his team. Stop crying. This team has sucked for how long? I mentioned when I was on the air, 558 and fucking 922 from 02 to 2020. Come on. Now we have a team that's legit. Forget the semifinals. Conference finals minimum. I'll be disappointed if we don't make the conference finals. But there's no super teams in the league now. None. No, I don't fear the Bucks. The Cavs are a joke. We smacked their asses last. They could take their winning streak in January. Good luck. We'll smack that ass again come the playoffs. The Sixers are done. The Celtics don't have the depth. And what happened to Jason Tatum? His three-point shooting shit is falling off the earth. I am not worried about any team in the East. I hope we see the Heat again. I would love to get revenge on the Heat in the playoffs. I'm not worried about any team.
Listen, Al, I was saying it earlier. When you look at our team right now, and after this trade, the front office they could smell blood in the water, especially in the Eastern Conference, knowing that and shout out to Evan Roberts because I've been saying it all morning that Glenn Rivers, formerly known as Doc Rivers, has gone 1-4 since taking over for the Milwaukee Bucks as their head coach. The Cleveland Cavaliers, like you said, we already dusted them in the postseason. Now we just improve our team. Even before this trade, we was already a better team with OG in that lineup. And with the Boston Celtics, they don't have that depth. Kristaps Porzingis, his ankles, his legs, he doesn't have that underneath him. He's one ankle sprain away from being out for a couple of weeks, and he's already missing games. So I'm not fearful, or I don't have any fear of the Boston Celtics right now. They smell blood in the water. This is our year to go all in. They're at the casino table, and they're pushing the chips in, baby, and it's feeling kind of nice.
But here's the thing. They pushed the chips into the table, right? But guess what? They're still going to have, they're going to get a second chance with more chips this offseason. So it's not like it's like 100% go for broke when it comes to this season. Yeah, you're going for it. You smell blood in the water, like you said. But guess what? In the offseason, you can go for it again, but this time long term. So short term, like I said on my show on Sunday, I said short term, get a guy that's going to help you this year and still try to keep a golden ticket. And then long term, this offseason, go make that move for that star. And you don't have to panic. Even you can wait till next deadline to go get that star. The Knicks in prime position. Position. And Kendrick Perkins said it best. The Knicks are deeper than the Pacific Ocean. And I love it. I love it.
And I'll throw it over to you, Eddie, right now. I just want to make this one point. We were all expecting them to trade for one person. Nobody thought they were going to trade for two players and two solid contributors coming off of the bench in Bojan and ALEC BURKS. Like you said, Al,
I tweeted that this morning.
It doesn't just help you for the immediate. It helps you in the offseason as well. My fault, Al, and throw it over to Eddie.
No, it's good.
Now listen, man. Again, we didn't give up any first rounders. Again, that is a win, not one. We didn't give up any first rounders, and we got a guy that's averaging 20 points a game, hitting over 40% from the three. What's not to like with our injuries? This is the perfect guy to fill in. Randle can now take his time coming back. He can take his time. Tell him, take it easy. Don't worry. We got you. Then we got ALEC BURKS. He's better than Quentin Grimes. Grimes is inconsistent. BURKS is battle-tested and proven in this system. So we are a better team today than we were yesterday. And that's all that matters. And let's face it, we were a good team before all this shit. Now we're even better. And Al, you're right. We are deeper than the Pacific Ocean. But if we get all our guys back, we are one of the deepest teams in the NBA, and we're one of the biggest threats in the NBA.
No, I think we are the deepest team in the league. Our biggest opponent right now is health. That is the biggest opponent. I don't fear any team but our own, which is the health issue. If OG is out, and let's say he could be out, let's say he's out for the season, God forbid, knock on wood. Let's just say that is a huge blow for defense. But guess what? We have the firepower where we can go outscore teams as well and go shot for shot, 3 for 3, blow for blow. So either way, I think the Knicks are covered on both fronts.
Listen, when you got stupid ass, when you got Magic Johnson tweeting out there, congratulations to my good friends Kendrick, Knicks president Leon Rose, William Wesley, aka West, on acquiring 3 big pickups during this trade season: BOJAN, BURKS, and Anunoby. It was nice hanging out with them in the green room last Saturday at the Knicks versus Lakers game. And that's the thing, Al, you brought it up. We're getting more recognition on the national stage, and that's what we need. This team needs all the respect in the world. Like I was saying earlier, we had Sky Zoot on. I was saying, this is not the Isaiah Thomas Knicks. This is not the Steve Mills Knicks. This is not the Ernie Grunfeld or Grumwall, however you pronounce his name. These are not his Knicks. We are in a new age. Leon Rose, we are in a situation where Leon Rose could win Executive of the Year, and Tom Thibodeau, if we get to the 2nd seed, fuck that. When we get to the 2nd seed, Tom Thibodeau could be a strong contender for his 2nd Coach of the Year award with the New York Knicks. 2 times. Go ahead.
Do you guys care if the national media likes us? I don't care.
Hey, I'm a part of the media now. Hey, take it easy with that one.
The national media, I'm saying. Who cares if they like us? Let them keep writing us off. Let them.
I love the underdog. I love the underdog thing. The funny thing is, when I did a show starting with the Knicks after something negative, I don't remember, and I felt after the break, I'm like, fuck, why'd I talk about the Knicks? Like, it's positive. Everybody likes the negative. But it turns out I was headed on the right path. And now, if you notice, whether it's the Fan or if it's ESPN, New York, they're leading with the Knicks. And when's the last time all these shows, morning, afternoon, midday, evening, are all leading with the Knicks? It's been a long time.
Facts. They were saying it yesterday. BT was saying it yesterday on the show. It's been a long time that they had 3 or 4 weeks in a row that they've been able to lead off the shows with the New York Knicks over and over and over again. And it's a good time. You know, normally the Knicks are they're like, all right, we're going to talk about the Knicks right before we go into commercial break because we got to fill up the air. Now the Knicks are leading the shows and leading the conversations. And I was saying it earlier, when you have my mother who checked out because she was a diehard Patrick Ewing fan. She checked out from the Knicks when they traded Ewing away. When she's calling me, asking me, when are the Knicks playing? What channel are they playing? I don't understand these streaming services. What is HBO Max? And I'm like, Ma, I'll walk you through it. When she's calling me, when she's brought back into the New York Knicks, it goes a long way. And Jacob Petruzzi, his name is Archie Diaconel. Go ahead.
Archie Dakalaka Chaka Makalaka Chaka. Nailed it.
There you go.
What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. Come on now.
Oh, man. Folks, we got over 70 people rocking us with us right now. We appreciate you guys. You guys been rocking with us since 10 o'clock in the morning. If you guys can, please smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are sitting at 3,431 subscribers, 69 subs away from 3,500.
69.
69, your favorite number when you was in junior high school because
that was my softball number. That was my softball number back in the day, bro.
Go ahead,
What
Eddie.
immature ass back then.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
So
listen,
wait, before you go, Eddie, because it's time for me to punch out at work. So
Oh,
this was
go
all on
ahead.
the clock. Shout out to my job. I got paid to do this on my 15th. But to the Knicks fans, please don't complain. You can't. You cried about IQ and Barrett. How'd that work out? 16-3, right? Let this play out. The Knicks are headed in the right direction. And I know, Eddie, I tweeted out with Mets. To me, the Mets and the Knicks are similar. They tried it the same way. It didn't work out. Leon Rose, we let him cook. He's cooking. So to the Met fans who are on here, let David Stearns cook. Give him time. I'm out. Let's go, Knicks!
Leo, Al, salute to
go.
you. Of course, he had to sprinkle some Mets stuff in there. Why not? He got his, him and the co-host Eddie Presti. They gonna kill it with the Mets Evening Brew. I can't wait from that. Eddie and Al, late nights for the Mets. Go ahead.
You know what? Since we're talking new shows, let's take a second. Let's talk about some of the new shows coming, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
We got the Mets Evening Brew with Eddie
Yes,
and
sir.
Al. That's going to be fantastic. We haven't announced it yet. We'll announce it now. Starting in March, we got the Jets Nightcap with me, my boy Gunny, the New York Jets Situation Report, and my homegirl Abby. We'll be doing full-blown Jets Nightcap at night. It's going to be dope. We just released a Fresh Perspective. That's a new series we'll be doing with our little rookie, Halal. He'll be giving us baseball insight and essays every week. What else we got coming? Oh, we can't even announce that other one yet, right? Till we finalize that one.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we got
Do
that
you want to tease it? No tease.
a little tease.
A little tease.
Never hurt anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we got our boy Caleb Pickett. We got Nigel Downer. We got Gene Fitzmagic. A little full sports coverage pop-off show coming our way.
If you guys don't know who Caleb is, he is the executive producer for a hit TV show that is called Cobra Kai, and he is the brother of Jada Pinkett Smith. So they will be coming to the channel with a dope show. Cannot wait for that.
I love how we said it was going to be a spoiler, and we just literally said, here is every bit of detail for you. Those of you that watched it right now will see it. The rest, I'm going to go back and snip the shit out of it. Ain't nobody going to know about it till it's finalized, but it's happening. We also got the Yankees Morning Brew is also going to be doing a Yankees pregame show with myself and Hector all season long. We've got playback stuff going. Jerry's back off of Super Bowl next week. He's back every Wednesday with us.
Shout out to Anthony Rivera from Subway.
Hey, I wasn't gonna drop that spoiler,
he's gonna be contributing with the Mets Evening Brew as well. He's gonna be joining the Mets Evening Brew weekly or bi-weekly, whatever his schedule works out. And as well, I look forward to me and Anthony Rivera doing some co-streams when it comes to Yankees and Mets for the Subway series. Spring training's coming up, Yankees and Mets. So Anthony, appreciate you, my guy. You are a great guy, and make sure you guys go and follow the Subway to Shea podcast. They do an amazing work covering the New York Mets. And also Anthony, my guy, Richie Rivera, right? Empire State of Baseball. He's going to be rocking with us for the pregame report as well. So everything is looking nice. Everything is cooking.
And now you guys can see why we have to do these donations so we can get to these events. Because not only are we bringing all this shows.
Franchise.
Everything we do is unfunded, but more importantly, we're taking that money not to spend it on ourselves, but to be able to bring content, live content in New York, outside the Garden, inside the Garden, spring training. We've got all kinds of things lined up, but we don't want to go get the affiliate code. We don't want to do the boring sponsor thing. Hey guys, you know what? Shave your pubic hair. It makes no sense to me to do that. So we rely on the community.
And shout out to those companies. Shout out to people who use those companies. We just want to be something different. I don't want to, in the middle of the stream, we're killing it, we're going hard, and then we have to automatically stop, switch up the tone, and give like a 5-minute commercial. That's not what we want to do.
Are you losing your hair? I'm not only a client, I'm also the we ain't doing none of that.
Like Nick's a nice saying, this is grassroots. It's a grassroots funded thing. This is by the fans, for the fans, because we are all fans of this team.
Just buy us a coffee, all right?
Jacob, stay tuned. Just saying,
buy us a coffee. It's right there. It's the barcode. If you give us $1, $2, whatever you guys could give us, please. We are a broke network. I kid you not, we're a broke network. We're going to be flying Frontier to go to the Knicks games if that's possible. It's going to be $30 flights, so we're going to be staying
$30 flight. Yeah,
Yes,
we're
hotels.
riding on the freaking tail
Oh,
of the plane. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm
That's
just
great.
keeping it $1. That's it.
Yeah,
Whatever you can give us.
But no, Jacob, yeah, play close attention because we waiting for playback to make that confirmed. I doubt Eddie Manscapes anyways. Yeah, it's been about like maybe 5 years for Eddie, maybe more. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. But
also
anywho,
need some more liquid crack. I got it covered, Jacob. Come on now. You know what I'm in the mood for? First of all, it's officially 3 minutes away.
Oh shit!
That's it, right? That's it. 3 o'clock deadline. Anybody want to check Woj? Any major things come out?
I'm on it.
I mean, I'm not expecting anything
online.
us,
I don't see anything major, especially when it comes to the Knicks. I did find the video that I want to share real quick because it's easy.
The Knicks have acquired LeBron James. What?
You stupid.
He is the GOAT.
None of that shit.
Anywho,
Steve Lippin said, I had to pop on and say, holy fluk, I'm satisfied. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Like I was saying, it's easy for us to bag on a player after they leave our team. You know, shout out to Quentin Grimes. I wish it worked out. You know, young kid that we drafted in the 20s. If we are to go forward and win a championship because of this move, it's because of Quentin Grimes. So I just want to take a second. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. I did find this video online. Eddie's most likely not going to like it and probably curse every time it's playing. But it's just from Quentin Grimes to us Knicks fans.
I kind of woke up with a big smile on my face, just knowing that I'm in the league and I play for the New York Knicks. So I've been working my whole life to get to this point to hear your name called on draft night. Like kind of all the tears, just all the hard work, the long nights, the highs, the lows, the long practices, the sacrifices my parents make. It just all hit me in that one moment. And I couldn't keep being. I just had to all let it out with my parents.
I like the generic music playing in the background.
Yeah,
it just
pretty
puts the
bad.
ambiance. Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like a PBS documentary, honestly.
Yeah, it's brutal. Is this his send off to us?
No, it's just a video that I guess the Knicks did years ago, and people are just bringing it back up. So, you know, shout out to Quentin Grimes. I wish you the best. Spencer Dinwiddie just got released.
What?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, Jacob.
The Raptors will release newly acquired.
I'll take him. I'll take him.
Bring him. Bring him. Bring him. Play that I'm coming home video. Play that I'm coming home video that they played for Melo.
I like Steve said, yes, every avatar of mine has equally ridiculous hair shots. Long hair, don't care.
That is hilarious, Steve. That is hilarious.
So you guys really, you're in on the go get him?
If I had to choose between Spencer Dinwiddie or Kyle Lowry just as insurance for the bench, it's Spencer Dinwiddie.
I don't know. I think Tibbs would choose Lowry.
Tibbs would probably prefer Lowry.
Yeah.
Let's put them both on the table. Who's a better player right now in the stage of their career? Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie would be the better player. But knowing Tom Thibodeau as just insurance, another Villanova guy, I wouldn't be mad. And that's all I'm saying.
And Lowry did light it up last year in the playoffs against us. 13 points in like no minutes whatsoever.
And if we were to go against the Miami, if we were to go rematch against Miami in the second round or in the first round, having a guy like Kyle Lowry who could tell us some of Miami's schemes, some of their game plans. Hey, have you ever noticed any weaknesses for Jimmy Butler? You know, so it's a win-win. It's the same thing like Malcolm Brogdon if we would have been able to get him. So it's a win-win either way.
They say the Suns are favored to get all the guys in the buyout market first. I don't know. That's just what they're reporting.
Here's a big report. The Toronto Raptors are keeping Bruce Brown. All the clicks for Knicks shit you've been talking about Bruce Brown for the last 2 weeks was for no reason whatsoever.
That's
Bruce
crazy.
Brown staying with the Raptors.
So many videos about Bruce Brown was crazy.
Dejounte Murray. I mean, oh my, how much wasted time was that?
You know what?
It wasn't wasted time because there was great conversations, right? Because when it comes down to it, the one thing I like more, right? Yes, we're enjoying our team win right now. Knicks are nice saying that was all Begley. We are enjoying our team win right now. But one of the other things that we enjoy is, especially when we're winning, is these type of conversations, talking about our team, the pre-games, the post-games, the day after a game, the day before a game. Having these conversations with our community is what we enjoy the most out of it. And yes, Knicks are nice. We will have Ian Begley on the show, and I'm gonna save that message. I'm gonna save the receipt so I can show him so you can explain yourself, my guy.
You retarded. You're so stupid.
Don't use that word. That's a bad word. Don't use that word.
That's right. I'm
Well,
sorry.
let me ask you
All right.
guys.
Language.
Let me ask you guys truthfully. Do you guys think we could win a championship this year?
Yes, I am brought in. I am sold. I am sold. I am sold.
Yes.
This is the
Health.
year.
Health. Health.
That's the only thing I'd say.
I can sit there right now and say with what we have.
If we're healthy,
but that's not solely a Knicks issue. That's every team. Every team needs health in order for them to win a championship.
But we, in particular, have a lot of guys that are out. Even like when I say health, I mean Mitch back too. Like if Mitch comes back,
I agree, Mitch. I when I say health, I'm including Mitch.
Just think about the second unit could potentially, if everybody comes back healthy and the starting unit is Jalen, Dante,
let it go,
OG, Julius, Hart, but then that second unit is McBride, ALEC BURKS, BOJAN, Josh Hart, and potentially Mitchell Robinson with Precious. With that's 10. With Precious Achua, that's 11.
Oh my goodness!
Just think of that right there. We are 11 guys deep
think
right
about
now.
It, though. I think everybody we're because I still see people like, oh well, it's only a 9-man rotation. No, he did that because we had to with what we had. Mm-hmm. I think you're gonna see that expanded now because it's guys that he knows are gonna fit the system. They're guys that he again. We're talking about ALEC BURKS. You see a world where he doesn't play ALEC BURKS? Come on now. So you're literally seeing.
Hold on, wait.
You're
look at
literally
this.
seeing 11
Jacob
people that are really going to
Petruzzi,
do it.
What?
According to Adrian Wojnarowski, the Milwaukee Bucks are trading Robin Lopez to the sacrifice. Oh, Robin. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
I thought it was. We all thought it was Brook Lopez.
No way.
I was about to say, give me Brook. I'll take Brook. I'll take Brook.
Imagine he can hit the 3, man. I love him, but that ain't happening.
Appreciate you guys rocking with us.
That was a tease.
For real, all 3 of our faces.
Smack that like button. Let's get the stream up to 50. We are sitting on 27 likes. And when it comes to the subscribers, we are at 3,431 subscribers. Folks, please help us out. If you guys can, share us in your group chat. Smack the
our
heart
future media in the building.
Chat.
What up, my guy? Said the East is wide open. Yes, sir.
Deadline is officially over. It is over.
So, guys, now that the deadline's here, let me ask you, how are we feeling, Eddie? You know, was this trade deadline everything you thought it would be for the New York Knicks?
Well, I mean, I wanted a shinier object. I wanted,
understood.
The all-star type of people. But how can I be mad about a guy that averages 20 points a game and shoots over 40% from the 3? And then I have another guy in ALEC BURKS who is a battle-tested Knicks player. He knows the system. He knows what's expected of him. He's flourished here when he was here, the 2 seasons he was. So I'm happy. I'm happy, and I look forward to the playoffs. My whole, all of us, we all have the same take. Just get everybody healthy and give us a chance. If we're healthy, I think we could go up against anybody.
That was a really great answer there, Eddie. Mr. Project Nerd HQ, Hector, let me ask you, sir, do you regret having to say DeJounte Murray's name 8,000 times over the last 10 days?
No, I don't, because DeJounte Murray is a phenomenal player. There was somebody in the chat, I forgot that Nick Yak. Where the fuck is Nick Yak?
Nick Yak's been with us all day, bro.
Nick Yak said that the Knicks weren't going to make a trade. I've been waiting to see Nick Yak. Maybe I haven't been. I know I'm wearing my glasses today. I can't see. Where is my guy Nick Yak that said we're not going to do anything? That said that we were just going to get ALEC BURKS. Yes, we got ALEC BURKS, but we also got BOJAN. So it's a kind of 50-50,
Hector is in the mode to keep receipts. Nick Yak, he said, "Come talk that shit over here, sir." All right, come talk that shit.
Same
So,
energy.
Eddie, now that the trade deadline's over, next question to you, sir. Do you feel that the Lakers literally just wanted attention in throwing out the name that they were looking at DeJounte Murray, because DeJounte Murray went nowhere and he's staying right there in shitty Atlanta? Give me your thoughts on that, Eddie.
Fuck the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers. And everything about
Eddie, you got to do better, because that's why you cursed on WFA.
I know.
Okay.
It's a trigger.
If you guys, for those in the chat that don't know, this is the inside story. Eddie was on. He may get banned, but he was on WFAN with Theo Al over the weekend, and he was talking about the Lakers, and I was listening to it, and Eddie was rocking. And then all of a sudden, it went blank. I was like, no, I know he just cursed, but he said, fuck the Lakers.
Every single time, I it's like a trigger. Just, I got to do better. Well, the Lakers, they did their best. Okay. I'm good. All
right. We're moving right along because this guy is going to get us flagged everywhere. Project Nerd HQ, Hector.
Yes.
Go ahead, sir. No,
I
you're
was
about to say
something. Shout out to our future media in the chat, because he brings up an excellent point. It's weird that ESPN are praising the Knicks, that they did the best at the trade deadline. Folks, Eddie, I know you don't give a fuck about it, Eddie. ESPN? I know you don't care. I care. Eddie, I care about the Grammys. I care about the ESPYs. I care about these awards. It's validation. It's valid. I am a vain son of a bitch, Eddie. I am vain, you poor bastard, okay?
Come on, man. We need the ESPN to validate us. Please, ESPN, tell us we're a championship contender. I don't care about any of those people on ESPN. Who cares?
CP said, you can't take Eddie anywhere. And then I saw EMMD said, Eddie not disciplined. Phil needs to tutor him. Don't tell Phil that. Phil will put it on his calendar. Eddie, are you free tomorrow? Or we can go through.
You really need to watch your mouth, Eddie. Enough is enough.
But Hector, honestly, bro, now that it's all done, trade deadline's over, right? We've been talking about it for weeks. What are you now looking at with Murray not being traded at all? Do you think we made the right move not going after him? Because I honestly feel like it was a smart thing to do. Not go after him.
I think it was a smart thing to do because we traded second-round picks, right? We got a contract in Bojan that we can flip in the offseason. If we do that, we're able to still swing for the fences. My dream scenario, my dream player is across the Brooklyn Bridge. So in the offseason, we could probably make that swing with his contract, with Bojan's contract. Listen, when it comes down to it, like I said, like I've been saying all day, this move signaled to me that both the front office and Tom Thibodeau, they have trust and they have faith in Deuce McBride. And adding these veterans next to Deuce McBride, like an ALEC BURKS, can help him in that second unit be more effective when it comes to scoring and not having to work about having to be a playmaker, because you got two guys in ALEC BURKS and Bojan that can create their own shot.
Listen, what is there left to say, Hector? Seriously, like we didn't give up any first-round picks. Yeah, I get it. We didn't get, DeJounte Murray, but again, to acquire DeJounte Murray, we don't know the price. We don't know what they were asking. It's going to come out in the next day or two what the Hawks were asking. But if they were going to trade him, they probably wanted 3 firsts or something crazy because, again, DeJounte Murray's on a crazy good contract. So, I think we'll know. We'll ask Brett Siegel if he knows what the price is of DeJounte. But the fact that he wasn't moved, it's a very telling. It's telling, man. It's telling.
Nah, it definitely is.
But I would have loved him. But this is Plan B or Plan D. I don't care. I'm good. We needed a guy. We needed a bucket, and we got it. And we needed a piece off the bench, and we got it with ALEC BURKS. So, and again, Hector, like you said, second round picks. Who cares? I'm good. Yeah. I'm happy.
And when it comes to DeJounte Murray, you hit it right on the head, Eddie. We don't know what the asking price was. Maybe they were asking more than what the Knicks were willing to give up. You know, according to some of the reports, they wanted to get the same return that they gave up to get him. And that's what? 3 first-round picks and an expiring contract. The Leon Rose, they're smart. They're not trading any first-round picks. If you're not giving them, if you're not going to their asking price, they're just hanging up the phone. I'm glad that we finally have a competent front office that can improve this team without destroying and mortgaging our future by trading away all of our first round picks. If this was back in the days, if this was Isaiah Thomas, 2 first round picks would have been gone in this move. Point blank, period. And if this was Steve Mills, 3 first round picks would have been gone. Go ahead, Eddie.
Look, the fact is we still have 2 first round draft picks this year. So we can still continue to improve our team, have 2 guys come in here on rookie scale contracts that could help fill out the bench, that could help, give more depth to the team. So that, again, when you're talking about the new CBA, the new collective bargaining agreement, you have to build through the draft, and you have to build through smart contracts. We still don't have one player making over $30 million on this team. We brought in Bojan. He's a guy next year. His contract goes down. He makes 20 this year. Next year, he makes 19. So, these are all good things. And we, if we need something to address on our team going through offseason, we have two first-round picks. That Dallas pick could possibly be in the teens, late teens.
Hold on. Alex B in the chat just said, if this was Steve Mills, we wouldn't even have picks to trade. Absolutely, Alex.
What up, Alex?
Shout out to Alex B that's in the chat.
Imagine Isaiah Thomas with this.
Oh, God. Man, I can't even think about that.
Scott Layden and all those other losers.
Well, I see Eddie is he's having a good day right now, drinking your water. I appreciate seeing you drink water.
I missed everything you guys were talking about.
What happened?
I missed everything you guys were talking about. That was the first piss since we started at 10 a.m. Heck, like that was glorious. All right. I was like, too much. All right, guys, later on tonight, 7 o'clock, we're going to do a full NBA trade recap with NBA insider and writer for Clutch Point Sports. We got our boy Brett Siegel coming on at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, we got Bill Pito kicking off the morning with us to keep this going so we can raise the funds to get us out there. Everybody says, I'm the connector, so connect the dots. It's simple. Donate, likey, subby, Hector.
We got another raffle, another duck race that we're trying to do. We just need people to enter, and this one is for that Jalen Brunson shirt, keychain, however Phil wants to do it. But all you got to do, what's the buy-in for that one again? $8.99 or $9.99, whatever it is. Buy in, get into the duck race, and get yourself a nice little piece of merch. And we are almost close to our goal. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. The Knicks play later on tonight. I'm going to be surprised to see, most likely Jalen Brunson's not playing. I'm not sure if there's anything official. I was just checking on Twitter. I haven't seen anything official about if he's going to play or if he's not going to play. But if we have a skeleton roster, who do you guys expect to be out there? What's your thoughts real quick? We was joking about Jacob Toppin, but
I was going to ask you, you think we're just going to punt this game tonight? Because look, Bojan is hurt, right? ALEC BURKS is, ready. I mean, Bojan hasn't played since I don't know, a week or something. He's got a sore calf, right?
Well, that's
I don't. One, he's not. None of them are playing tonight. But that sore calf thing, a lot of people on Twitter, I was looking it up. They just took him out just so he doesn't get injured, and they didn't want to risk anything and lose him. So I think he'll be fine. But it's gonna be pathetic tonight.
I think we're going to punt tonight's game. If Brunson's out, I would think we're punting it. Look, but maybe the guys get up. Maybe the guys get up for that game because the way we lost that last game. We'll see.
And shout out to everybody that's in the building, the all day crew. Absolutely, we are rocking with you guys all day. I did brush my teeth though today. I just want you guys to know that that's a fact. I did brush my teeth. I made sure that. But I appreciate all of you guys rocking out with us all day. I'll be surprised if ALEC BURKS plays today. I'm not sure if he's playing. You got to get a physical. The medicals has to be reviewed. I'm not sure if they're most likely they're playing in the next game. Today, I'm not sure.
So realistically, who do we have?
Point guard, by the way, fellas. If Brunson's hurt, he's going to be the backup point guard again.
Who?
ALEC BURKS.
No, ALEC BURKS may be the starting point guard if Jalen Brunson is hurt. What do you?
No, I think that McBride would get it. No, because
I'm
ALEC
not
BURKS
sure.
Look, Cheesy Soul King said Burks gonna start tonight. He slept at Tibbs' crib last night. He knew it was
I
up.
wouldn't be surprised. I've probably been telling him for like a week, yo, you're coming here, bro. You're coming. Yeah, thank you. Send us, listen, 50 cents, $1, $2, whatever you guys can give. Again,
Realistically,
network. We have to fly up to New York, and I don't know. I guess I got to go.
You got to take Frontier
Airlines or Spirit, whatever's cheaper. You know, go to that really crappy terminal.
All right,
LaGuardia.
I got a clip from the Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart podcast.
Ooh, let's do that, and then after
Twitter.
that, I want to sit down. Let's for real. I want to look at who do we actually have on the roster tonight, because
Tosh, you got Tosh.
Oh, Tosh, you getting 40 tonight, my guy. All right, go ahead, play that clip.
Taj is getting 40 tonight. I'm gonna add this right now. We're gonna watch this clip.
Someone said the Knicks got their own Pokemon evolution tree. and this is perfect because, like, bro, like, you have evil Dante, regular Dante, and then you have, you know, Big Hart, which is, I would say, Isaiah's the outlier in here. I don't think he belongs in this.
Nah, not really.
Dante
and evil Dante.
And Malachi. Stop calling him evil Dante. Like Mario and Wario.
Yeah.
Just evil twins.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, they're funny, and what makes it better is that, Jalen Brunson, he's so like low tone.
Yeah,
so whenever he says something, it makes it so much funnier when he said something because he's low tone.
They were so I didn't expect them to talk like that. I was expecting some more energy, especially the way Jalen Brunson plays and the way Josh Hart plays. I thought there were going to be some like energetic lunatics, but apparently they're very, very low, man. Very low.
Yeah, and also too, when you think about it, today's the anniversary of the Josh Hart trade. Like last trade deadline is when we made the move for Josh Hart, and the excitement
like a week before.
No, I thought it was the day of the trade deadline because people were showing the clips from it. Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. No, I could have swore we got him at the trade deadline. Well, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Remember, it was at nighttime, Hector. I remember that.
No, it wasn't at. Yeah, it was at nighttime. It was at nighttime. So you may be right. Yeah.
So, listen, man, I'm good. I'm happy. Again,
it was deadline day, wasn't it?
No,
I thought that's what I thought. I thought it was deadline day, but I think it was a week before, or 2 weeks before.
Yeah, I remember that it happened. I was in a space, and I remember the first thing. Ari's like, they gave up a first-round pick for Josh Hart. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody was bugging. Josh Hart. Who's Josh Hart?
And then we went on a nice winning streak. It seems like last two trades, we went on really good winning streaks.
Yes.
So could this be one of those things? Listen, we get this trade done, and all of a sudden we're back.
Jacob
Petruzzi
says that it was deadline day, Eddie, February 9th, 2023.
I'm telling you, I remember it was at nighttime. It was at nighttime.
Jacob, I'm going with Jacob. That's my guy, Jacob.
I'm telling you, it's at nighttime. I don't think I'm lying.
Right?
Look it up.
Yo, Bricks Nation said Leon must have some serious dirt on the Pistons front office.
I mean, how many deals is this? Like 5 deals we've done with this team? Derrick Rose, ALEC BURKS, Kemba. Who else? Who else am I missing? Bojan. Noel, right? Then they send Noel in the separate deal. That's 5 right there.
Jeez. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree with you then, Bricks Nation. We definitely got some front office dirt on the Pistons. All right, so let's go through it. Who do we actually have on our team tonight available? We got Deuce
on my phone, so I don't know. All right. Well, let's start with the point guard. McBride, shooting guard Dante. And Josh Hart at the 3, Precious at the 4, Hart at the 5, bench Taj, Jacob Toppin.
Jacob has to play, right? You got to see Toppin.
Who else? Who am I missing? I'm missing something.
Not Rocky
Malachi's gone.
Malachi's gone. Akalaka Chahuyo is gone.
Chaka is gone.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What am I missing?
Who's getting 40 minutes? Who's getting all the minutes tonight? It's not going to be Fournier.
Game tonight. This game's getting punted. I don't see it, man.
And we held on to Sims, which is a key factor, by the way.
Oh, Sims, okay.
So we got
hurt,
Sims.
right?
I don't know if he's still hurt. I mean, he was out for the injury, sickness. Remember, sickness.
Listen. If I gotta go out there, and sacrifice my body,
let's go.
Take a pick.
Hey, shout out to Jeep, the best with the $20 super stick. Appreciate you getting us that much closer to New York. It's simple. We raise the money, we go. We don't raise the money, we cry about it, and we don't go. No. You know, so appreciate you helping us out, making it happen.
Maybe
let me
next
throw
year.
him into the duck race.
Yeah. No, we gonna make this happen. We are making this happen. We are making this happen. And then if you guys are in the buy-in for the chain,
just $5 super chat. Any $5 or more gets them entered in. If you do a $50 or more, like CT did, it enters you into every giveaway we've got going on.
Yeah, I would say
Jeep,
$10
Jeep, do me a favor. Are you a Yankees fan, Jeep? Let me know in the chat. Because again, people that have been dropping 20 or more, we also give the option if you want to use that towards going after the, what was it, signed Jose Trevino baseball, right?
Yeah. It's a signed Jose Trevino Topps official marked baseball card, which on the market it goes for like $80-$90. Right. You could get your chance, win that, sell that on the market, $80-$90. Hold on to it. Maybe it could grow in some value. Man, and also there's another autograph giveaway.
Jeep, you're home, bro. You're home.
Yeah,
okay?
you definitely home.
You are home.
My guy CP the artist is a clown. He said, heck, you can't sacrifice what you don't have. Parentheses, body. I appreciate you, CP the artist. But there's a guy that Jigga, you know, we've met, you know, he invited us to the studio up there at WFAN. Our guy Brandon Tinney, he had a reaction to the news that came out when it comes to the trade that happened. So I want to play it real quick. I have the clip. It's on Twitter. I want to play it real quick. BT and Salah Carter's their reaction to the trade.
Live reaction.
I didn't see it. So I don't know what they're going to say, but let's do it.
Can you blow it up?
This is one of those days. I love it.
Literally 2 seconds
Let's go. Hit me.
The Pistons are trading
Quentin Grimes.
Bogdanovich to the Knicks too.
Let's go. Now that's a shooter right there. Let's.
Now you left out a big part.
That just happened.
Wait, is that part of the same deal?
No. Evan Fournier and Malachi Flynn.
Oh, Flynn, who they flipped in from the Raptors.
Where are you getting this info from?
This is Woj.
Okay.
He literally just tweeted this 2 seconds ago.
They got two shooters. All right, my first reaction is they got two shooters, and every big move they want to make this summer is still there based on the draft equity. I've got to think a little bit more. Right now, I'm fine with what they did. Oh, boy.
And
this
I
is
think
one of those
that's
days.
something that
literally 2 seconds
Let's go.
Hold on, let me remove this. That's something we've all said.
Because
Right?
it's true. It's true. Right? But I love that his reaction was the same as yours, heck. It was ALEC BURKS. Oh, Bojan. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it took the package deal to make us as a fan base be like, okay, it makes sense. But
This is the funniest part. Jacob, he was like, wait.
Oh, hold on. Coach Richie, my boy, is in the chat. You got shooting and no defense. Shut your mouth. Shut up.
Well, he did play good defense when he was on Utah.
Well, Coach is actually a Pistons fan. So enjoy Fournier, enjoy Grimes. Who else we give you? Oh, no, you're releasing Akalabadio. All right, so we don't get that. I mean, who needs defense off the bench?
Flynn end up with the Pistons, or is he going to get waived? What's the story with Malachi?
I don't know. It depends on what Bowser wants to do with
Coach Richie. You know I love you, Coach Richie. When I saw the Detroit Lions make it that far in the NFL postseason, I was rooting for you, baby. But now you want to come in here and you want to rain on our parade. You want to come in here and step on my big toe when I'm feeling nice. You want to come in here and step on my fresh pair of Jordans when I just brought them out the box.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican, but I can say it. Maron.
Oh, coño, calm down, bro. Calm down. Damn, Coach Richard just got bodied. I'm going to step down because, guys, the open panel channel is in the link there for you guys. And I saw we got Rock's hot takes. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you ready to come up, Rock. Rock said he's ready to rock.
My guy,
Yo,
said he's
what
ready to
up,
rock and
fellas?
roll. Rock, how you feeling, my guy? Appreciate you coming on the open panel for the first time, bro.
I'm kind of late to the party, man, but wow,
all good.
I gotta love this, man. How could you not? You know, we addressed two big needs. We went from a suspect bench to a deep bench in one trade. You know, you know, and what I love about this trade the most is that it answers the next question, right? You know what I mean? It sets us up for next year now with Bogey's contract, you know, and we just extend the inevitable, right? So this is a great trade, man. I think anyone that doesn't think it's a great trade, they don't know the Knicks and they don't know basketball and they don't understand our front office, man.
Rock.
These guys are making moves.
Rock, when you first heard the news, what was your reaction?
Well, like any Knicks trade, what do we give up, right? Okay. So that was always my first concern. And then I started looking at it. I'm like, all right. First I heard it was Quentin Grimes, and I was like, all right, well, we better, you know, it's got to be something, right?
Gotta get something good.
Yeah, and then like I heard about, oh wait, we got Bogey, and I was like, oh, we did Fournier, and then Flynn, and then you know the 2 second-round picks. I text my friends. I'm like, did we give up any first-round picks? Did we give up any first? That was my main concern. I don't, you know, because now we still have assets, so it's crazy, man. Like, you know, 16th team in the NBA with the highest payroll. 8 first round or whatever we have first round picks, unlimited second round picks, all guys overachieving every single position. We could say that now on our roster, right? We just added a guy that averages 20 points a game. Like, I don't care if it's on the Pistons, right? He still has to do it, right? So listen, it's dope, man. Listen, I just wish these guys were playing tonight because I don't know who we're going to see. I don't even know if we're going to qualify. Or
Facts, Rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But Tibbs, if you're listening, can you give Jacob Toppin some burn before the All-Star, you know, before the All-Star dunk contest? Can we please see something? You know, but hey guys, listen, I tried to tune in as much as I could today, but listen, you guys did a great job holding it down. Eddie, I gotta tell you, the jacket, I thought you was gonna go a little more pastel today, but I'm gonna rock with it.
A little more Knicks-ish today. A little more.
I know. I was on a call today. They were like, "Hey, where you at?" I'm like, "Well, listen, I'm coming from Leon Rose's office. I had to convince him not to trade for DeMar DeRozan." Right
there, you go, Rock.
No, but hey, you guys are doing a great job, man. Keep up the good work. Look, Nick at Night, we're gonna see you. Shout out to the Twitter community. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, look, this is a great time. Pop them bottles. Listen, we're not a contender. Eddie, you asked me the other night, are we a contender? We're still not a contender, but guess what? We're going to scare the shit out of whoever the contender is. And that's all I want. Puncher's chance.
Facts. You never know.
Before you go.
Yeah.
Do you think this team now has a chance to take the whole thing?
I got to tell you.
If we get healthy.
I completely healthy, like, listen, if you get to a game 7 in the NBA Finals, I don't give a shit who you are. It's your game to win. And I got to tell you, I think we got one more summer to go, to be honest with you. But what, you know, and not to sound like it's one of these dopes on ESPN, oh yeah, they're contenders, yeah, you know, but listen, I wouldn't be surprised. And, you know, there's a certain will about this team, man. I never say die, next man up. And they use that expression a lot, but they really truly embody it, man. You know, like Jalen Brunson crying, talking to Alan Hahn, man, like, you know, that's real shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, this is the stuff this is why makes it different than the Melo years and makes it different than the Patrick Ewing years. This is a longevity. This is a perennial team here, right? And we just nurture it and make the right moves. Listen, we're gonna be having these chats for the next 4 years, right?
Yep.
You know, so hey, listen, you know my take. Mikal Bridges, let's go at some point, but I'm happy with this right now, man. But yo, you guys are doing a great job. Keep up the great work. Orange and blue people stand up. Today is a good day. Release. Have a beer and enjoy. Peace out, guys.
Rock, you be good, my guy. Can't wait to catch you in the city, bro. After the Knicks game, bro.
Buddy.
I know we got one. I know we got one more person to bring up, but before we bring them up, I got another clip from the Josh Hart and Jalen podcast.
All right, we'll play that.
It's a
Let me
spicy one. They're talking about the RJ trade.
Fred Katz puts up, Knicks are sending the less favorable of the Pacers and Suns 2028 second rounders and the less favorable of the Pacers and Wizards 2029 second rounder in the Burks Bogdanovich trade, a league source says.
Okay.
I see now why Richie's saying the Pistons got fleeced.
Sorry, Richie.
You got
I
the
love
French
you, Richie.
baguette and a bunch of
I love
shitty
you.
picks. Enjoy the French baguette and a bunch of names you can't pronounce.
So like I said, I got this clip, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson from the podcast talking about the RJ trade.
And then we'll bring our next caller up afterwards. Here we go.
It may get spicy. Let's listen.
When the trades happen or right when they do, I don't think about the business side right away. I think about like the personal. We're in Indiana, and so I'm in downstairs like eating breakfast. RJ just comes up to me, say, "All right, bro, I'm going to Toronto." I'm like,
makes it seem like it's like a day trip.
We got a game
like,
tonight.
I was like, for what? Like everything? Like you good? Yeah, bro, I'm going to Toronto. I'm like,
was that before the news broke?
This is before the news broke. So I'm like, huh? I'm thinking he's going home for like something happened. Hugs me, like says bye to a couple other people, and like walks out the room. And then like 2 minutes later, I see like the woes tweet and everything, and that made me sad.
Yeah,
I don't. Like, it's obviously it's a business and stuff. You can't really get wrapped up in that, but it's hard when you build relationships with these guys and you enjoy playing with everybody, and like you have this camaraderie. So
for sure, he didn't say goodbye to me.
You were asleep, probably.
They didn't even text me back. Send him a nice text. Love y'all boys.
Nothing.
Blue
Blue bubble.
Nothing. Damn.
This is why I love Josh Hart, bro. And that energy he has, definitely. He's like, he ain't sent me nothing. He just left me.
Let me step down. I'm gonna bring up our boy VR, who's backstage. VR, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're ready. I'm gonna take.
Yo, what's going on?
So,
what's up? What's up?
Bing bong. How you feeling,
Bing bong. Let's go. Yo, I am so hyped about this trade, man. I mean, the big thing about this is that we're thinking, this is a thinking man's GM that is going out there and getting pieces that fit this team. We need shooters. We need to space the floor. We need, those people that in the clutch are going to hit those 3-pointers and those shots when the time is ticking down. And we got some players in this. We got Alec. We know who ALEC BURKS is, right?
Yep.
We had him here. He's solid. He's going to be off that bench, and he's going to be a scorer where we need it. Because let me tell you, even though on this win streak, the second unit, we've been struggling with the scoring. We've been going through lapses and stuff like that where we haven't been scoring. But for all the Knicks fans that they wanted a Benz, they wanted a Lexus. Hey, we got a dependable Honda. Hey, I drive a Honda. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a dependable Honda in the deal. And maybe a Vespa, I don't know, but something like that. We definitely, are on our way. But I did have a question for you guys, and in terms of the future and how this is going to turn out. So in the news, Leon Rose met with Rich Paul, right?
Yeah.
And so, in your opinion, what do you think? Because I thought that would materialize some things, before the trade deadline. But what do you think that's going to be like down the line, that relationship? They shook hands, whatever, everything seemed to be positive after that meeting. I know it has nothing to do with LeBron. What do you guys think about that in the future moving forward, like in terms of Rich Paul and, the stable of free agents that he has coming up for next year? And, Morning Brew, you guys, let me tell you, Eddie, Heck, Jigga, let me tell you, you guys are the best. You know what I'm saying? You guys keep growing. I support you from the beginning. I support you now, and I support you in the future. Let me tell you, it's nothing but the best for you guys, and I hope you reach that goal. I put in a little bit of something in there, and I'll put some more.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you all, and let's go. Peace.
VR, he got to
It
go.
worked. It worked right on
my
cue.
guy.
It worked. You never works
I
right on cue.
appreciate you, my guy.
I love you, VR. One more time. Come on.
Always
Apple.
appreciate you in the chats. Always appreciate you, brother. Nice having you on the open panel. Last question I want to ask you. Are you in the New York City area or are you outside of the New York? Oh, he left.
Oh, he bounced.
Oh, he just dipped out. Just talking to myself over here.
Yeah,
Just
we're back.
shoplifting.
I did
shit
ask
never
us about the clutch thing, Hector.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, for me, go Eddie, if you want to answer real quick for the
very
clutch.
simple answer. I'm going to steal your answer from last time. The clutch meeting opens up the Rolodex to more players. That's exactly what it does. So now,
There it goes.
instead of just CAA guys, we're now open to everybody in the NBA and not just a
Yeah.
select group of players.
Yeah,
Simple.
listen, I was gonna say the same exact thing. When it comes down to it, it's just good business. It's just a good business practice. If you are the GM of any professional team that is out there, you do not want to hamstring yourself by not being able to access some of the better players that are going to be free agents.
Let me switch this up. Where Eddie had to step off for a second, bro. Hold on.
Wait, what happened?
No, it's good. I lost connection there. The VR said, my bad. I had to go at work and had a student at my 4. I'm sure he
cool,
met
bro.
his door. At my 4. The president was at my 4. Corey Lee in the building. What to do, Corey Lee? You know what we haven't done in a minute, bro? You want to do this? You want to do the roll call? You want?
Hold on, because I was just losing it right now because I was trying to play a video from TikTok and it was just music playing and it was just loud and it was crazy. But shout out to the chat. VR Diesel is in the building. My guy VR, how you doing? Corey Lee is in the building. Corey Lee, you got to tell me, how do you feel about the team now, Corey Lee?
Real.
Now that
For
we
real.
have this bench, now that we have Burks back and we got Bojan, how are you feeling about the team? My guy Ralphie Martinez is in the building. Ralphie, how you doing? Bricks Nation is in the building. Just Knicks is in the building. Johnny Davis, I appreciate you. My guy Double A is still rocking out with us. Jacob Petruzzi said, AKA Heck Fleming. Listen, shout out to my guy, Frank the Tank, Frank Fleming. Hopefully we get to run into him when Jerry's up here in the city and we get to do that walk with Frank the Tank.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Go ahead, Sels.
All right, I dropped the link in the chat. Open panel, guys. It's all day, so it is open line. You want to come tell us how you're feeling about this trade? You want to tell us if you're feeling after no DeJounte Murray? How are you feeling? And just how do you feel about tonight's game? Because again, you know what? When you started listing everybody, Heck, I'm having a problem seeing how we don't get dog walked.
What happened?
Tonight? I don't see how we survive tonight without anybody.
Listen, I hope we don't get dog walked, but even if we do get dog walk, I'm still going to take this loss as like a hit on the chin, and I'll be
day
good.
off. It's a day
off. It's because I know that my team is going to be better. Like I know that my team is going to come back when everyone is healthy. So even if we have to wait till after the trade, the All-Star break, I'll be good either way.
Just Knicks is in the building. What to do, my guy?
What's good? What's good? How you guys doing?
Chilling, bro?
How we feeling, bro?
How you guys feel about the trade?
Oh, I'm feeling good, baby. I want to hear your take, bro, because I know we was talking about the trade and we had so many nice hypothetical trades last time you was on with us. But what's your thoughts about the trade, brother? How are you feeling?
I'm gonna go back to the same thing I said, man. Continuity. Like I said, bringing in Burks, man. I just knew, that's a move that was the best move for us. We didn't have to spend too much. And like I said, my biggest thing, we didn't give up no first round picks. We basically improved the team without giving up no picks. And I mean, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Who would have really thought, guys, that getting rid of RJ, getting rid of IQ, getting rid of Grimes, moving those guys would be now to where we are to be able to sit here and say that we're all ready to jump out the window. Right? Yeah. We all going into the season. Did you really see a world where you didn't have Grimes, RJ, and IQ on this team? And sitting here and saying, holy shit, we are ECF contenders? Like, what the it's upside down world, yo. It's like Stranger Things type shit up in here.
Yeah, we got to applaud the front office for sure.
Listen, I trust the front office. They showed us. And Kendrick Perkins. I'm gonna take a line from Kendrick Perkins, right? Because this is something he's been saying for the past 24 hours. When somebody shows you who they are, you got to take that as proof of who they are. And the Knicks are showing us that they're going to be contenders this year, especially with the Eastern Conference being as wide open as it is right now. That the front office was able to do two things. One, not lose out any of our war pieces when it comes to our first round picks. Two, upgrade our bench with two solid players coming off of the bench, and three, still set us up for next offseason where you could use Bojan in the trade to get whoever else you want to get. What happened,
Shout
Soso?
out to Petrus. He sent me a message, but Shams, he just put in here for us too. They waived Victor Oladipo. Interesting.
Not to sound stupid, I didn't even realize he was still playing
in the league.
Okay. Well,
Cheesy Soul Cake said, "No worries about tonight. Toppin is dropping 40. Let's go.
Cheesy. Let's go,
Shit.
Cheesy Soul Cakes.
Cheesy's all the way out the window. Let me swap out.
Go ahead, Eddie.
My guy.
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good. You hanging in there?
Listen, I was a little disappointed. You know, we didn't get the big name, but listen, I've come to the realization we got two good pieces, man. So I'm good. I'm happy, man.
As long as we improve the team, like I said, that's my biggest thing. And we didn't give up any picks, so you gotta give the front office their applause, man. They did good.
Yeah, and you talked about this yesterday. Remember?
Yeah.
We improved it. We get out. You were happy with Burks.
Yeah.
Not only did we get Burks, we got Bojan too. So it's a win, man. No picks, no first round picks. I'm happy.
My biggest thing is I think that I'm looking at it for if we're in the playoffs, game 6, game 7, you know, who we really want to have in Deuce McBride or ALEC BURKS. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really look at our how everything can pan out. Or even if, like I said, if OG is kind of out for a little bit, you got Bojan who could fill in that role, and we don't miss out on the shooting. Yeah, his defense isn't as good as OG's, but the guy's a lights out shooter, man. He's a lights out shooter.
He's a lights out shooter. Like I said, he's an automatic upgrade when it comes to Evan Fournier. He's a better shooter. He's a better scorer. He's a better defender than Evan Fournier. But like you said, just next, he's not OG when it comes to defense. So this is a guy that, as an individual defender, he's not the best individual defender in the world. But as a guy who's on a team where everybody else is defending, he's not going to step back and not be a defender. He's going to try and give that effort. So that's why I think Bojan is a solid piece. Like I said, as an individual defender, no way, absolutely. But as a guy on a team that it does team defense, absolutely. Just Knicks, I want to throw it over to you. I hear some background noise. Just to let you, before you go, we got other people backstage. What are you expecting tonight for the team, bro? Oh,
I think we lost them.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Okay, one leaves, one comes in. He lost service. He looked like he had the barbershop or some shit, right? Like he was.
Nah, it looked like he was doing laundry. He was at the laundromat.
It's a new game. All right, chat. Yeah. Where was Just Knicks? I want the chat to engage.
My guy, Ally Wise says, "Heck, I told you, fourth quarter, Jordan is back." Yes.
Yeah. What up, Ally Wise?
I'm sorry, and I'm wrong when I'm wrong. Salute to my guy, Ally Wise. Peace, guys, all as well.
I'm going to jump off. We got Corey Lee backstage checking in. Give me a thumbs up, my guy. Let me know you ready to come up.
All right. Bring my guy, Corey Lee. Corey Lee, the God. How you feeling, brother? Hope all is well. Hope the family's doing good. You are muted, my guy. You got to unmute yourself. There you go.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? What can I say? We have potentially 6 20-point scorers on our team right now.
Yes.
So now the issue of scoring is not a problem. Should not be a problem. Ain't no way on God's green earth 6 MFs are going to be cold on our team at one time. Maybe 2, but who cares? They were more interchangeable. You know, we did the one thing that I was crying about after the RJ trade was. Now we reloaded our bench. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole new platoon that can come in right behind to support the first one. So, and shout out to my man Ala Wise, because he did say in the beginning of the year, him and Soulfinger, they had a discussion and they put me onto it, and they said Taj Gibson and Alex Burks will be back this year. And who would have thought?
Good call.
That wasn't me. That was Wise.
Still,
You know
good call by Wise. Shout out to Wise.
Good
You know
call,
what I'm
Ally
saying?
Wise.
He, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give him his props, and I want people to know, you know what I'm saying? That man, one of the smartest basketball minds that I know. Both of them. I want to say this right now. Leon Rose is going to be the executive of the year.
He has to be.
I'm going to say this for every Knicks fan, that tried to crucify this man for all the years we punted, we didn't move, he stayed pat. He had a plan, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody says, some people out here playing checkers and he was playing chess. Now you look at all these big major market, other major market, big time teams, they're stuck. They couldn't make a move. The Phoenixes, the LAs, Chicago's, you know, all of them dead in the water while, you know what I'm saying? They're descending while we're ascending. This is our time. And y'all say ECF, I'm jumping out the window and I'm saying
I'm right there with
finals.
you, Corey. Say it. Say
Finals.
it again for the people in the back. And another thing, when it comes to Leon Rose, right? This is where people got to give him his flowers. Like you said, 2 scorers that could potentially give you 20 easily off of the bench, but at the same time, 2 3-point shooters that are both shooting over 40% from the 3-point line. That's the most important thing. We were already the efficiency. When you know, one thing that, you know, and shout out to my co-host Jerry Ferrara. Jerry will always say, what is our team if we can't knock down our 3-point shots? And we've seen it time and time again. When we're not knocking down our 3-point shots, this team looks ugly. So to be able to add on top of what was already pretty good with Dante leading the league when it comes to 3-pointers made, with Alex Burks shooting at 40%, and with Bojan shooting 42%, that's a solid pickup at the trade deadline, while still setting yourself up for future trades if you want to take a swing and a miss. Because Corey and Eddie, I know you know this. Like Corey said, Phoenix, they ain't got no draft picks. They ain't got no assets to make no moves. Nothing. The Chicago Bulls, they traded away a lot of their assets to build their team. Look where they're at right now. The New York Knicks did it the right way. They built their team, and now they're going to wait to the offseason to make that big splash. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, look, I mean, you know, look at this team in the beginning of the year. We had RJ and IQ. Remember, RJ was coming off the bench at one point. And as much as RJ could score 20 points, you know, one game, the next game you turn around and RJ will score 10 and just be super inefficient. Well, that problem's now over. We just brought in a guy with Bogdanovic, a guy that's super efficient, you know, especially from the 3. His field goal percentage is through the roof. So we just brought in, if we get Randle back, Bojan comes off the bench. This guy's, he's super efficient. So we're like 2 steps ahead of where we were in the beginning of the year. I mean, look at what a better team we are than we were to start the year. And we didn't give up any first-round picks to get to this point. We got OG Anunoby, no first-round picks. We got Bojan and we got Burks, and we didn't give up 1 first-round pick in any of these deals. So, like Corey Lee just said, we got a chance this summer to really go after somebody and take a swing. And we'll see how far this team could go. I'm not writing this team off yet. I think they're good. So let's see what happens. We'll take a look and we'll see what happens. But I'm just worried about what they're going to do tonight, man. What the hell are they going to do tonight? Who's playing, man? So we'll see. But I'm happy, man. It's a good day to be a Knicks fan. Shout out to my guy, Tony.
Tony, what it do, Tony? Thanos is in the building.
Come up to Tony, by the way.
Yeah, Tony, if you want to come up, I'll put the link back in the chat. Go ahead, Corey Lee.
All right, I just want to say one thing. A few more things, and then, you know, I'm gonna move out the way. I just want to say, I wish Phil was here,
Hold on. I swear to God, on everything that's holy, I was just about to ask you, do you wish Phil was here? When you was like, I gotta ask one more thing, I was literally gonna ask that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, great minds think alike with Virgos. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, Corey.
Yeah. And I'm not worried about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight is just gonna be, how do you say, you know how the ashes from the Phoenix being reborn.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we're letting go some parts that need to go. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I hate to call him this, but now the ham sandwich is gone to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We have no mediocre players. We have quality players now. People that are respected. You know, what was it? I was just talking about it the other day. Me and Wise again. He said, it's funny when Kevin Durant looks at you and says, I'm not worried about Grimes. He's not going to do nothing. He's going, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to the basket. He barely goes to the foul line. So now you can't say that about Bodan. You can't say that about Burks. You can't say that about anybody that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then for the last time, it's the championship. You know what I'm saying? Inshallah, we wait and relax and let these people come back and heal. This is a great night for Brunson to sit down. We'll take this L. This is one of the few L's we're gonna have for the rest of the year.
Like the Indiana game. Like the Indiana game.
Yeah, like the Indiana game, for example. A perfect example. And then after that, we're gonna get a good practice in. You know what I'm saying? Start it off, get a good feel good. You know what I'm saying? Go off to the All-Star break and come back a brand new Knicks team. Brand new. Bill, bitches on the heel.
Julius will be coming
Julius
back.
is on the heel.
According to the reports, his rehab is going very well. And I said this again, just think about it like this, Corey. Being able to get a healthy Julius Randle with a fresh set of legs underneath him going into the postseason, because yes, the criticisms on Julius Randle, his performance in the postseason, are warranted, but knowing that he's going into the postseason rested, healthy, and ready to roll with some fresh legs underneath him, that thought right there, or the potential of that, to me, I just cannot wait to see what that man is going to do in the postseason.
Oh my God, sky's the limit. He's going to finish off, and he's going to finish off this season back on the All NBA team. You watch. You watch.
Put me on my back, Randall. Corey, last message before you go, before the people to chat, and then we're gonna be rocking out into the next play, so you could come back on because we got one more person afterwards. Like, I'm gonna bring this up. I want your thoughts on this. Cheesy Soul Cates put this in the chat, and I know you were a big advocate for Emmanuel Quickly, but this is what they said: start of the season. If you told me I'll be happy trading RJ, IQ, and Grimes for anything less than a megastar, I would tell you to F off. But I'm happy. We are in a better shape now than we were before. Corey Lee, when I ask you, what's your thoughts on this? And do you share the same sentiment?
What? I would have lost my mind if we didn't get a megastar. You know what I'm saying? Listen, for the last 3 years, I've been sitting here fighting for RJ Barrett because I still believe he has potential. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't like how Knicks fans were doing him. So anybody who knows me and has ever seen me on Blowing's Tears knows that and he wasn't my favorite Knick. He's not my favorite Knick. But I just felt like, a lot of ways that it was just unjust. But of course, things happen, and we can't always agree. And obviously, you can't force a square peg into a round hole. So with that said, it was a bad fit. And I had to come to grips with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was the future of the Knicks.
Yeah.
But obviously Leon Rose knew better, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I could stand here and say I was corrected, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing that's a part about being a man, and as well as a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's needless to say. The point of it all is, hell no, I would have never thought. I would have thought we had to have Donovan Mitchell or somebody else ass in here. You know what I'm saying? Suiting up, and we gave away half our bench. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Leon, like I said, is the genius executive of the year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm done. Thank y'all for allowing me to pop up.
Appreciate you,
know what I'm saying?
Corey Lee, like always, Unc.
And don't forget to pop up and check me out on Sunday mornings, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
You know, it's just 718 boys. You know what I'm saying? We always in effect. Me and my boy Bully.
Queens.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Queens represent.
All right. Later,
Yeah, buddy.
That was the big Unc Corey Lee. Make sure you guys check him out on the Blorange Tears channel. We got somebody backstage. Go ahead, Sos.
Yo, I see you. I think we got Thanos backstage. Tony, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're ready to rock.
Oh.
Yeah, let me bring him.
Thanos.
Yo, what's good? What's good? How we doing, fellas? What's good?
Chilling, baby.
Chilling, baby. Eddie, what's up?
Chilling, bro. It's a pleasure, my guy.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys having me up here, man. Wanted to stop in, show some love. I know you guys are rolling for a few more hours. Probably won't be the last time you see me today.
All good.
You know, it's a big day for us, right?
Yes.
Big trade. So I'm happy about it. I know Eddie gets enough of me out here saying I wanted Bojan. There was a bunch of that. So
I was going to bring that up to you, Tony. This is kind of your guy. You were kind of on the Bojan train before anybody else.
Yeah,
and you were going to war for this guy in the trenches. And you were in a lot. I know, because those conversations are still coming up on my phone today. So I gotta tip my hat to you, Tony, on this one.
Yeah. I started doing some spinning the block today. You know, I started reposting some tweets from back in December, you know, on Bojan. Listen, it's a good move. You know, we moved out some guys that weren't doing anything for us. One kid who might have, could have, but right now we need veterans who have their eyes on the prize. You know, who know what their game is, ready to come in, whether it's off the bench or in the starting unit. They don't have a problem with it. If they got to run the point, maybe for Burks, a couple minutes. If they got to just sit outside and get the kick out and hit the shot, we need them to hit the shot. We seen what happened last year in the playoffs with the Heat. So, I mean, they brought in Dante. They brought in OG. Now they brought in Burks and Bojan. Those are 4 guys shooting 40% plus. You're not going to go cold. We're always going to have somebody who can hit it from outside, which is a big thing. So, I mean, while Jalen is breaking down the defense and going inside, or it's Julius once he gets back and he's doing that, hopefully OG is okay. I'm still reading some reports. He's the one I'm a little bit more scared of. I know people are scared for Jew. I'm not saying I'm not, but I got a good feeling about Jew. You know, I think Jew will be back in a couple weeks. You know, we're going to see him back. I'm a little worried about OG with this injury. We definitely need him out there because of what he does on the defensive end and how he changes our entire look. And when he's out there and that whole look, Phil, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I was out with my kids, and I got your text, and I was like, oh, snap, I need to hop on real quick. We've been going all day, so with my wife being out of town, it's a little crazy to hop up and be on the show. But I wanted to give props to everybody because we've had people contributing and, you know, giving funds for the 2 events we're trying to do in New York and then also in Florida for spring training. And a lot of people have been getting, you know, highlighted for their super chats, but I wanted to make sure that I came up because yours is a little more behind the scenes. But we've partnered with Tony, and he's putting on a Nick Twitter event. And if you guys don't know, you guys aren't on Nick Twitter, this is my guy. He's one of the big shots when it comes to Knicks Twitter. He puts a lot into this community, loves building community, which is what we're all about. So when he hit me up about being part of this event, I had to be part of it. So we will be part of that event with him, and that is going to be for the Boston Celtics game coming up at the end of this month. So if you are in New York City, you don't have to be part of Knicks Twitter. If you are part of the Knicks community, we want you there. So there will be a flyer coming out. We will be promoting it. But we partnered with Tony. Tony wanted me to do a highlight video. So he's actually contributing a huge portion to getting me and Jigga flown out there so that I can do that video and that Knicks Morning Brew can partner with Tony for this Nick event. So we are ecstatic to be up there. So if you guys are in New York, please hit me up. watching this on replay, hit me up. We will get you all the information for that event. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's either at Stouts or Blarney's. You're still figuring that out?
We locked it in. It's going to be Blarney Stone. We got some specials. So Blarney Stone is right next to the Garden. You can't miss it. They do a lot of good things for the community. I know I've met a lot of guys from the community down there. Like I said, they're doing drink specials, food specials. There's some different price points that people can come in if you want more of an all-inclusive thing, top shelf or mid shelf, or if you just want to do a pay-as-you-go. Just make sure you come in there. Blarney's is going to do it for us. We'll start out probably an hour before, maybe, so 7:30. I think the game is at 8:30, and we'll be there all night after that win. Yes, that win.
Yes. Put it in the ad, Tony. Let them know. Phil, just your fan is on, Phil.
That's weird because I don't have a fan in this room at all. So, which is crazy. Like, StreamYard's been screwing with me all day. I even switched my mic. I just wanted to come up real quick, shout out Tony, connect with Tony real quick. I'm going to let my brother come up. I'm actually creating a video right now that has to do with this trade deadline and everything that we did. So be on the lookout for it. It's for the thing I sent you, Tony. I revamped it to fit everything from today. So you'll get that video posted later on today. Appreciate you. Like I said, Blarney's, that's where me and Tony actually met on the other side of Twitter. And it's going to be a fire event. A lot of people are going to be out there. So if you're part of the community, I expect to see you guys there. I'll be back in about an hour. But Tony, love you, my guy. And we'll connect a little later.
As well, Phil, appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tony, what up, my guy?
What's up? Yeah,
looking forward to the end of the month, bro. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Bro. It's going to be big, bro. Definitely.
Look, I had to put this up there. Cheesy Soul Kick said Tony's whole aura spits New York. Props, fam. Right?
For real. If you was to have an old school encyclopedia and was to look up New York City, you would just see Tony there standing on the corner.
Yo, I wish I got a little haircut and all that, man. I'm actually I've been a little under the weather. My son got me a little sick over here, so I'm trying to do my best up here. I appreciate you guys having me, though.
Of course, brother.
Again, it was a big morning for us. It's a big day for us. I was saying this earlier in the space. It feels like those days where all the playoff teams, the contenders, used to go and grab guys like James Posey or Joe Smith just to add them to get ready to, to lock up and get ready for those playoff games, man. So for us to be one of the teams doing that, very big, very big. I know you guys were going over the roster. Who do we got tonight? Whatever they put together,
I'm right there with you, Tone.
We'll take it. Hopefully we go out there. I know the guys are going to fight regardless. I'll take a W if we could grab one, but you guys know what it is. Going forward after this All-Star break, I can't wait to see it happen.
Max.
That's really it, man. I appreciate you guys having me up. I'll probably come bother you guys again.
Tony, last question.
Go ahead.
What's the ceiling on this team now after these trades? What's the ceiling?
Fully healthy.
Fully healthy, of course.
Fully healthy. I'm expecting the ECF. I'll say I'm expecting. I honestly, looking over the roster, it should be such an easy to mesh roster. And you're looking at the other teams there. I mean, we got a good chance.
It's wide open.
Listen, I hate sounding like company man or like a homer, but the only team I think that could really beat us in the East is as of right now is the Celtics.
Exactly.
And honestly, I seen them choke. They don't have Smart, which was a big part of their heart. I'm not going to say we're the favorite to come out of the East, but it's definitely realistic and possible. I am expecting the ECF, though. A visit to the ECF is what I want. I'm expecting it. And I'll feel a little bothered and kind of like, damn, I don't know how we didn't get there, Sure.
I'm right there with you, Tony.
And Tony, appreciate you, bro. Rest up, get a little healthier, man.
Appreciate
and
you guys.
We'll see you at the end of the month.
If you want to jump back on later on, we're gonna be rocking out until the game starts, bro. So you're more than welcome.
Yes, I'll be back to bother 100%. Eddie,
appreciate you, bro.
Nigga, appreciate you. Big shout to the Morning Brew. Thank you, fellas.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, buddy.
That guy Tony. I can't wait for the end of the month now. We got friends. We got people to chat. Let it be known.
friends.
Thursday, February 8th. It's 4:00 in the afternoon, and we have friends.
Eddie, I know you're about to go, right?
Talking about friends.
Get out of here, Eddie. Appreciate
You doing playback tonight?
I don't think we are. I mean, the idea was to keep this going until we hit our goal. Right, we'll see where we're at come game time. We might just have to jump into
you
a
know,
playback.
but I know you said till we hit our goal. We're gonna keep this rocking, this gold thing, this gold streak rocking for like the next couple of weeks until we get to our goal, so you guys can help us out. It's not just gonna be today. We're gonna be rocking out tomorrow with the same thing. Who's our guest tomorrow, Celso? Let them know. Who's the guest?
A little man by the name of called Bill Pito tomorrow morning, hanging out with us here on the
big man named
Brew.
Big Pito will be on with us in the Brew.
Eddie, we got Brett Siegel at 7. Eddie, go ahead, bro.
Last thoughts.
Bro, it's all positivity, and that's coming from me, somebody like the biggest cynic going. I have nothing but positive about this Knicks team. Again, it's not DeJounte Murray, it's not DeMar DeRozan, but it's a guy that's efficient. It's a guy that can hit a three, and it's another guy who knows the system and is comfortable being here. Today was a win. It was a win, and we didn't give up any first-round picks, so I'm happy. And I'm looking forward to this team tonight. You know, whatever, man. It's like
tonight,
that.
Look, let's say for what it is. Tonight's one of those nights where you just pour yourself the drink, light up what you light up, and sit back and you just enjoy watching the guys and sitting there and saying, "Wait till the other pieces are here. Wait till we're healthy." Right? And I think Tony said it best, Eddie. Don't be shocked to see our guys fight tonight, even with just the pieces we have, and still keep it close. I mean,
it might be a revenge game. We all watched that game together, right? That last game, and we got teased in the fourth quarter. Could be a revenge game. We'll see. You know what? I trust these guys. I trust this organization. I trust the coach. They're ready to play every single game. That's one thing you could say about the Knicks. They're always ready to play.
Get out of here, Eddie. Love you, bro. We'll see you tonight.
Appreciate you guys.
Love you, my bro.
Peace. I think we got Jay Boogie backstage. Jay Boog, when you ready?
Bugs, you ready to come up? Yeah.
Before we bring Jay Boog, I want to just bring up that comment from E.
Go ahead.
Bogdan's averaging 20 and shooting close to 42% from 3. He is a good complimentary piece along with Burks. ECF is a realistic expectation if healthy. If this is E, right? EE. Forever Knicks E on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, her and her man, that's relationship goals. Okay. Every picture I see, them going to the garden, them together in their Knicks outfits. That is marriage goals. Shout out E and her man, Jesus. You guys literally relationship goals.
But this is the thing, and we'll bring up Jay Boogie. Shout out to Jay Boogie, the closer. I'll throw it over to him after this point. When it comes to this move, I've asked this question. When was the last time the New York Knicks had two guys on the roster, one in the starting unit, one coming off the bench, shooting over 40% from the three-point line? I don't think I remember the last time. We got three guys, two coming off the bench, one in the starting lineup, maybe two in the starting lineup, depending on right now. But as of right now, we got three guys shooting over 40% from the three-point line. That is a good thing to have. Jay Boogie, the closer, how you feeling?
Wait, Jay, don't say nothing yet, Jay. Don't say nothing yet, Jay. Just not yet. All right. It's just
say that like you got a podcast or something. I don't know, baby, but if they do, it's gonna be breaking news. It's a beautiful feeling, but I don't know if you got the same feeling like me. I know they don't want to see us make a move, but this is a chess move, and I'm calling it a checkmate. I said I'm calling this a checkmate. This is the remix. Get him. Somebody tell Ian Beck I need breaking news. Somebody tell Dexter Henry I need breaking news. Somebody tell Bill Pito I need breaking news. Soon as it break, I'm breaking off with breaking news. Somebody tell Alan Hahn I need breaking news. Somebody tell Ali Zerb I need breaking news. Somebody tell Mike McNutt I need breaking news. Soon as it break, I'm breaking off with breaking news. They keep telling me Boogie.
Let's go. That's the perfect day for it. What up, Boogie? Bless the channel, bro. Just talk to him, Jay. Talk to him.
They keep telling me Boogie just remain calm. No, I need MSGS and after the Wolves ball. The next trade, Leon brings that superstar to go at this Captain Clutch in his prime point guard. All I see right now, orange and blue skies. That's it. That's all I see right now. It's orange, blue sky. Matter of fact, if you in the city right now, they might be They overpainting the yellow calves. Ain't nothing but orange calves and blue calves now. They overpainting everything right now. What's going on in the city, yo, man? Man, I'm feeling marvelous. I'm feeling great, man. Shout out to you guys. Been rocking all day long. Shout out to the chat. Everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, feeling this vibe. Everybody that's been in the chat all day, texting, feeling how you feel, talking how you talk, swagging how you swagging, flashing how you flashing. When I say, whose house? Leon Rhodes' house. We had a whole lot of superstars on this stage here tonight, man. But I've been, you know, promoting all the time the whole while. Leon, give Leon his money. Give him his money. I've been saying that. Give him his money. What he has been doing is incredible. In 4 years, who would thought we would be in this position with a championship fighting team with all our draft picks? You know what I'm saying? We tried to do the young thing. It didn't work out. He blessed all the young ones and sit them into positions where they can prosper. With RJ going home, being amongst family, I'm going to send IQ with you so he can have a chance to be a point guard, you know, with his own position. Nobody in his way. Obi Toppin, then work out. I'm going to send you up down where you can run up and down the court, you know what I'm saying, with your old boy and do what you do. He sent everybody in prospering positions so nobody can say Leon has not done right by the young fellas. And Grimes, it's your opportunity again. It's up to you over there. I know you over there in Pontiac, Michigan. I know you over there in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? But M and Tommy Hearns and all of them that's over there, get up under some wings and start all over, become fresh. But this right here is a veteran team. And this is where Leon wanted to go. He wanted to do it with the vets. I tried with the young, it didn't work. So now it's only right that I try with the vets. And he's put together August Hall. Man, he's gonna organize this team all the way. He brought Burks back, and he came back with Bobo. Bobo is in the building. 2 capital B's and 2 little O's. Bobo is in the building. You know what he does? You know what I'm saying? A straight sniper with the game on the line, clutch shots, knows how to get to the free throw line, knows how to play playoff basketball, knows how to perform under the biggest pressures. Like, and where else can you be that's more pressure than this right here? Bobo is in the building. ALEC BURKS is in the building. And all our draft picks are still in the building. We are in the building surrounded by everything that we had when we left last night and woke up this morning with a little bit more. Man, I'm all the way up. I hope everybody up. I text earlier. What are y'all still doing in apartments? What are you still doing in the houses? What am I doing? I'm supposed to be out the window all the way on this curve somewhere because that's where I feel where we going. Championship mode right now. I've been saying I'm looking for June. June is the aim. June is the target, not April. June. And when I'm talking about June, that's the words of the great one. Kobe used to say, man, give me the trophy in June. Forget the trophy in April and all that. I don't want no trophy. June MVP is the trophy. And while I'm talking about Kobe, may he rest in heaven. Shout out to the LA Lakers for putting that statue up for him. They're going to open that up and let it be shown to the world tomorrow. The Kobe Bryant statue is going out in front of their, you know what I'm saying, their arena. But while I'm talking about that, let me promote somebody else. I would love for the Knicks to go ahead and put a statue of Clyde Walt Frazier out there in front of the building. Put a Walt Frazier statue in front of the building. Yes, I know Willis Reed is the Hart, but I want somebody to see their own statue go up while they're here. We always talk about giving flowers. Give flowers to somebody while they're here. Give Walt Frazier his flowers while he's here. Put up a statue, man. I love the position that we in, man, right now, man. It's so beautiful to be a Knicks fan. All the ones that came through, you know what you've been through. It's not about what you go through, it's how you get through it. I tell y'all that all the time. I don't pray that you all go through it. I pray that you get through it, man. Get to the other side. When you get in front of that tunnel, they always say, it's light at the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel. No, that light is in the front because your eyes is open. You can see that light. The light is always in the front of the tunnel. And here we are right now doing what we do, man. I can't be more happy, more blessful as a Knicks fan. I hope everybody feel like I feel today, you know what I'm saying, because this has been a glorious New York Knicks day. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the morning brew. Went through the afternoon brew, about to make it a midday brew. Get ready to make it an evening brew. Drink your brews up, man. Brews is all the way up, man. Shout out to this squad right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to put pressure on the morning brew. You did an all-star run along. Man, y'all shouldn't even, don't even close the show until the season is over. Keep the show open for the rest of the season, man. That's how far we're going, man. All the way, man.
All right, here's another one.
I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water then.
All
lot of
Yeah,
water.
that's
needs
what
to
I'm
be-
drinking,
be-
water.
be drunk.
If you're not jumping out the window after Jay Boogie talks, what the hell is wrong with you,
What are you
people?
doing?
What is
Man.
wrong with you?
Man, I seen some of my favorite people up here today, man. I seen Sky Zoo up here. I seen Sean up here, you know what I'm saying? The Bulletin Market Board, man. I seen Sean. I seen them 4 letters, T, capital O, capital N, capital Y. That Tony was just in the building. And one thing I can say about Tony, if they ever open up a park where it just says Knicks fan statues, Tony should have the first statue to be up in there. You know what I'm saying? We should all have statues coming behind Tony because what he does in the street is incredible. So shout out to that man right there, man. And shout out to everybody. Shout out to Sky Drew doing what he doing, always coming through, you know what I'm saying, rocking with the people, you know what I'm saying? And I heard him talk about the video, man. I'm waiting on the remix, Zoo. I want to be on the remix. Point blank, I want to be on the remix, Zoo. It's time to do a remix. That's how we rolling. We balling out this year, man. You know, if you're a fan of the Knicks, man, you feel great if you're a real fan because you've been through the tough times, the hard time, you know what I'm saying? What Denzel say, you know what I'm saying? To get through the rain, you got to get through the mud. We don't been through all that, you know what I'm saying? So we deserve to feel how we feel right now because we know what it's like to stay here and stay loyal and rock out when the team is not doing good. That's why we were sold out so many times at games, you know what I'm saying? And the team won't doing good because we loyal, respectful, and the best, the biggest, most loyal, respectful, prettiest people it is in sports. I don't care about football, baseball, but when it comes to talking about sports and being a fan, I'm talking about not only being a fan of the team and organization, everybody that fans the New York Knicks, they know the complete game. You know what I'm saying? It's fans that don't know the game, you know what I'm saying? I see fans, you know, people shoot a tray and they yelling, yo, when they get attacked, they don't know the game, you know what I'm saying? We know the game. We know what's happening, man. And that's why we feel like we feel today, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Perk, the spy. He got the spy thing going on. He been rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Perk. Give him his props. Shout out to Barkley. He been giving us props, you know what I'm saying? And he been holding us down, you know, on the network because they seen the vision too, man. But man, God bless Leon Rose for doing what he doing, you know what I'm saying? Now it's up to you, Tommy T. You got your squad. You got your team. You full of veterans, you know what I'm saying? This the type squad you wanted. This the best team you done had. You in position with everybody. A lot of Boston, they ain't do nothing. Philly ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland, they ain't do nothing over there. Milwaukee, they ain't do nothing over there, you know what I'm saying? Anybody behind us, they ain't do nothing. But who did something? Y'all know who did something, who led the league. The New York Knicks did a whole lot of things today. And you know what the thing about it is so many teams in the league were scared to see the Knicks make a move just off the strength of what we had. They was just saying, man, if them guys come back healthy, they're going to be a problem. No, we coming back healthy with a backup point guard that just dropped 25 last night on Sacramento. We coming back with Bobo that can drop 25 anytime. That's like 50 points coming off the bench. You still got Josh Hart. You still got Pac-Man, a lockdown defender. And don't forget the big man, Monster Mitch. He's coming back real soon. So we got a lot of things. Don't let this squad get completely healthy. We get completely healthy. It's problem throughout the league. It's problem throughout the East. It's problems definitely in the final. And I only see nothing over there in the final that's want to deal with a 7-game series of some of the, you know, that bully ball that we play, man. That's only East Coast basketball. Man, I'm so hyped, man. Shout out to Ron Still, Nick. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout
Blessings,
out
health,
to
happiness, man. I'm off my wig.
Shout out to Ron, because only Ron can find a way to put a message and still have a shameless plug at the same time. That was good. Tell him, Jay Boogie, after everything is said and done, we are still Knicks fans. That man is legit. But I also want to shout out Nice, because Nice said, yeah, we all out the building, but he's also keeping receipts, all right? And he's talking with his chest out. A lot of y'all suckers ain't believe. Suck it. Stupid.
Right.
Get out
That's
here,
right.
stupid.
But you bring up a great point, and it has to be, you know, you got to take your hat off and Tim and give credit where credit is due when it comes to Leon Rose. It's going to sound like a broken record, but being able to pull this trade off without sacrificing any of your first round picks, being able to pull this trade off and still being able to set yourself up for not only this season with what Bojan can give you on the court, but setting yourself up when it comes to the salary cap and you being able to use his contract in any trade in the offseason to upgrade your team. So you was able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I'm not sure any of Theo Al, shout out to Al Centrone from WFAN. He put it out on Twitter earlier. But when we was having these conversations for who are the Knicks going to trade. Not many people, if any, were saying we're going to trade for this person and another person. We always thought it would be one person coming in. Not that many people thought we was going to get two people added to this roster.
Facts.
There's a lot of pressure on Tom right now. The pressure is not on the ball player. The pressure is still on the ball players because we still, as fans, we want to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? But the pressure is really on Tom. Now you got your complete full out roster. All we got to do is just get everybody back healthy. Everybody comes back healthy and we can play on a healthy situation. You know what I'm saying? It's all on you, Tom, for you to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Because this is your best chance, your best team. You always talk, you want veterans, you want guys where you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, always have to call a timeout to remind them what to do or tell them what they need to do. You got guys, you know what I'm saying, starting from the point general all the way to the last man on the bench, the guys that pretty much should know what they need to be doing. Starting tonight, even with these guys playing tonight, they're going to come out there and they play. And don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's not a game to watch. Breaking news. Hey, I'm playing tonight too. They called me. I'm playing tonight, man. Nah, but listen, them guys that's playing tonight, they playing hard. They got something to play for too. Because they want to be on this roster. They want to make sure they got a chance to, you know what I'm saying, when they start, you know, asking for the ring sizes and stuff. They want to make sure they on this roster. So they got something to prove. What Lakers just did it to Boston, why we can't do it to Dallas? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't putting nothing by nothing, you know what I'm saying, just because we ain't got a full court.
Maybe we see Toppin practicing for the slam dunk contest tonight. Dante's gonna put more points up. This could be the night he breaks his own high record scoring.
That's right. You know what I would have loved. You know what I would have loved to see. You know what I'd love to see if Jacob gets in the dunk contest and his brother would have got in it. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
That would have been crazy. Just like being at home, just like being in the backyard, just like being in the park. Y'all going at one another, you know what I'm saying? Doing what y'all got to do, man. But, man, I don't know if they've said it or announced it yet. You know, I've been listening and I've been away handling business too. I don't know if Jalen Brunson's playing tonight or if not. But I hope he doesn't play. I pray that he doesn't play. Don't even play no more. Because I can't remember the person that said it, but I'm just, you know, putting more fire on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to come out there and re-aggravate when he worked so hard to get us where he deserves to be a full participant at the All-Star game. He deserves that. He earned that. You know what I'm saying? He waited 2 years when he should have been there last year to be there this year. I'm gonna say it again. He waited 2 years when he should have been there last year to be there this year. So I pray that, you know what I'm saying, sit him out, let him relax, you know what I'm saying, and do what he got to do. Ryan, I appreciate Ryan, but I'm gonna let y'all know another little secret. Ryan will be back. Ryan will be back.
He's coming back. We were saying it earlier.
He's not coming back to play, y'all. He's not gonna come back and play. Ryan has it up here. Mark my word. Remember, I'm telling you this. Ryan gonna be assistant coaching somewhere in this league because that's where his intelligence is. His mind frame is set to be a coach one day in this league. You know what I'm saying? The little small things that he was doing on the sideline when we was yakety yak, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be here. Yakety yak, you know what I'm saying? You know, we could have gave his spot and his money somewhere else. Yakety yak. He was only here because his man in it. We know some of the things is true and some of the things are not true, but he was doing pencil and paper things on that sideline and before games every day that they just finally leaked out last week on what he does. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ryan. I look for you to be assistant coach one day in this game. Evan Fournier, we tried to make it work. It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're going on. I look for them to buy Evan Fournier out. And then we're going to see if somebody else really wants you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Grimes and everybody, man. But this is a New York day, man. Completely, man. Completely a New York day, man.
Facts.
Let's go, Boogie. Let's go.
It's funny because you were naming a bunch of people before. You were, you know, Begley, and then obviously in the song we name all kinds of stuff. Have y'all realized that it looked like Magic Johnson been using Chat GPT for all his tweets? Have y'all caught that shit? Here's another one. With the Knicks acquiring Bojan Bogdanovic, averaging 20.2 points per game and 41 0.5% from three-point range. The ALEC BURKS averaging 12.7 points per game and 40.1% from three-point range. I think they have a real shot of playing not just in the Eastern Conference Finals, but the NBA Finals. Even Chat GPT Magic Johnson version is ready to jump out the window for these damn Knicks.
And that's not the first tweet he posted about the Knicks today. That's the second tweet he has posted about the Knicks today. And like we've said, the narrative around the Knicks, and maybe there's some fans that may not care about it. You know, Eddie Presley was saying earlier he don't care about it, but I'm gonna say this right now: being able to wake up and being able to turn on the news or turn on Twitter and see the different media outlets or changing their perspective on the New York Knicks and saying how dangerous the New York Knicks potentially could be in the postseason and how they could make it to the not only the Eastern Conference Finals, but the finals. As a Knicks fan, we are here. Enjoy this. Enjoy this. From all for all the praise that Leon Rose is getting today, for all the praise that everyone is getting today when it comes to this team. You're going to be judged going forward on what happens in the postseason. Today, we celebrate. We celebrate today. This is amazing. We added to this team. Even if we lose tonight, we are still going to be riding high and flying high. But going forward, it's not about the regular season anymore. It's about the postseason. What are you going to do? Not only this year, but moving forward. That's all I'm going to say.
Shout out, man. CT, man. You are literally going to be the reason we get out there to NYC this month. Appreciate you, my guy, with the $20 super chat. Just had to drop another here donation for all the dope guests that have been on today. Let's go, Knicks. Man, CT, we appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all the love.
You. CT, I hope you're in New York City, bro. I hope you're in New York City because I want you to be at that event with us.
North Carolina. I was going to hook up with CT. CT, weren't you in North Carolina? Yeah, we because Jay Boogie's out this way. There was a lot of people, Boogie. Didn't realize how many people we got locally, Jay Boogie.
Hey, man, and man, listen, man, road game, out of state game. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
We everywhere, you know, and it's only growing more and more, you know what I'm saying? And other new fans are becoming Knicks fans. But all your old fans, you know, the old ones, you know what I'm saying, went over there with the black and white, you know what I'm saying, looking like, you know what I'm saying, the San Antonio Spurs over there, you know what I'm saying? Stay over there. Just stay over there. We don't want you to come back. You know, ain't but two people that played in that building this year. And that was us. We played twice. We ain't coming back this year.
Nope.
And the Liberty, that's it. They get ready to play. That's it. Anything besides that is a ping pong tournament or indoor track event. That's a YMCA over there. So stay over there. Don't come back over here because this is where the real ones are at. Not the fake ones, you know what I'm saying, that run out on their man. You know what I'm saying? Not the fake ones, you know, when the people get incarcerated, don't send them, you know, no commissary. It's real people over here. You know what I mean? You heard me? And I ain't gonna hold up and do much more time because y'all rolling along. I know y'all got other people to come back, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to let y'all know, man, y'all three, matter of fact, y'all four, matter of fact, your whole network, man. I love you guys, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. And us. I ain't supposed to say it right here. The other day, I called Hector, you know what I'm saying? He told me he was busy. He was outside in front of the crib, man. He was playing stickball. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Boog? You know what's crazy? There's a group of guys in the Bronx, Stickball Lane, down there by Parkchester, I believe, on the opposite side of the Bronx. But in Throgs Neck, in the Throgs Neck area of the Bronx, they have stickball leagues. I'm supposed to be going there in 2 weeks to interview a couple of them. So I'll be there in a couple of weeks. That's funny that you bring up the stickball thing.
Man, well, please, I'm going to speak for them and I'm going to speak for any other, you know what I'm saying, other like, you know, charity or sports or any other type events that might be going on in New York City that's, you know, that been following you. I'm going to speak for all of them when I say, you know what I'm saying, if you get a chance, go ahead and please show up and hang out with them guys because a lot of people, they love and appreciate being around you, my guy. You're one of the realest guys, you know what I'm saying, that hold people down to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? And you really a people person, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that Jiggaman and none of them, they're not, I know what type of people there are, but I'm just saying, my guy, you have a special glow that, you know what I'm saying, that deserves to be around a lot of people. And it don't have to just be basketball. You see, you do the baseball, you do football, or it can just be life, you know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know, if you get a chance, you know what I'm saying, to go the extra mile to be around some other people, just know you're making one of them people feel great to be around you. All right, my guy?
Yeah, I appreciate you, Boog, for those
We
words,
love
bro.
you, Boog.
And
We love you,
likewise,
bro.
Boog. Love you, Unc.
Shout out to
Can't
the
wait
check.
for the be out
Get
in
out
city,
the
my
window.
guy.
I'm gone.
Shout out to Jay Boogie. Getting me
I
all
love when
teary
Jay
eyed
does
over
it.
here.
I know.
love
I
Jay
saw
Boogie.
it. I was gonna go
You
one
saw that,
person
right?
camera. I was gonna zoom in on your ass,
You
but I didn't
dick.
want to do all the
I
button
know.
pressing.
I know
but
you
you're gonna
would.
be like,
I know you would.
because think about it. I was like, if we clip that, right, and we slowly play the Titanic music while Boogie's talking, and then it just segues right into you looking all sad and stuff. No,
we ain't doing that. What we are gonna do is, because we talked about the Boston Celtics and stuff, right? And I want to bring something up. I already have it queued up in the back, but you guys, we all know who Bill Simmons is, right? Bill Simmons, sports media guy, but he is also a diehard Boston Celtics fan like we are when it comes to the Knicks. And normally when it comes to Bill Simmons, especially over the years, you normally hear him trash the Knicks. But we're going to listen to him and his co-host and what's their thoughts on the Knicks and how dangerous they are to the Boston Celtics. Let's listen to this.
The Knicks. So they get OG Anunoby and Precious and Bojan Bogdanovic and ALEC Burks, and they don't have to touch their picks, and they don't have to give up anyone basically in their top three. If you think Robinson's the third most important guy they had, just getting this for Bogdanovic, they traded Grimes and Fournier and Flynn and 2 second-round picks for Bogdanovic and Burks. What an awesome trade. And they still have all their first left. What was your reaction?
Well, it's a no-brainer because you're just adding extra guys. Like, I've always liked Bogdanovic. He's 40% from three. He was really good last year. He's just an incredible shooter, and he's got a lot of size.
You know, I've been worried about this Knicks team from a Celtics fan standpoint. And now you look at their top 9 or their top 10 is basically Brunson, Randle, OG, Hart, DDV, Bogdanovic, Hartenstein, and Robinson when Robinson comes back as the center combo, and Precious. And then Burks as the 10th. And that's a team that could hang with the Celtics in the playoff series. Like, it is. And they're going to be tough, and they're going to be hard to go through. They're going to be really good at home. They have a closer. They have OG to throw at Tatum. They have some size stuff that I think would be a little bit of an issue if Porzingis is healthy for that series. But for the most part, they got a 2 seed and then have to see the Celtics till the Eastern Finals. I think it's a legit threat. I really do. Things that worry me about the Celtics team are the coaching stuff, the depth, the Porzingis injury potential, and then the stuff that happens in the last 5 minutes of the game with the decision making. And this is the type of team that I would be afraid of for them. Am I too panicky?
Maybe a.
I want to take a pause right there real quick. I'm gonna just bring it down. We'll go back and touch on the rest of the video. But Celso, what was his thoughts? And you know, he seemed a bit nervous when it comes to his
right, bro. I was gonna say,
Knicks. Go
be
ahead.
afraid, be very afraid. All of you, pay attention. They didn't want to pay attention. Heck, no one wanted to pay attention. Now we keep forcing it down their throats every freaking day. Pay attention. The Knicks are here. Pay attention. Hey, we were winning 9-game winning streaks with injuries. Hey, they did that without a Julius Randle. Hey, this Jalen Brunson guy, we should start paying attention to him. Get scared, bitches. Is that a good enough answer?
What happened?
Was that a good enough answer?
No, it wasn't a good enough answer. But you just like stopped right there. I'm like, all right, he's rolling, he's rocking, he's cooking. I'm gonna let him keep cooking, keep chefing up. For me,
keep you on your toes, bro.
I'm still on the pinch me. Is it real? Right? Because as a Knicks fan, of course, I'm gonna be hell of optimistic. I'm a Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan since I was in high school, bro. I've been super optimistic ever since 2004, okay? I wasn't young enough to watch the old Knicks from the 90s and stuff. So 2004 is when I started, and it was miserable where we are at right now. Even when you compare 2023 to 2024 with the 90s team, we are a better team. This is the best team the Knicks have had in a very, very long time. Jalen Brunson impacts winning on a level that I've never seen in my life. And if you want to compare that to Patrick Ewing and everybody else, you can have that conversation. I'm not having that conversation. But for me, Jalen Brunson impacts at a different level. And now you're able to add two guys potentially when the rest of our guys get healthy, coming off of the bench, shooting from the three-point line at a 40% clip. The New York Knicks, we was already top 5 in the NBA when it comes to three-point shooting. Now we add two more guys that could just elevate that to potentially top 3, if not the best in the league. It's scary.
You know what? I'm in a good mood. After watching that and seeing Celtics fans be a little scared.
Yeah, we got another the rest of it, the other half of it. So we're gonna pause that. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to that.
What are you grinning at over there?
Well, you know what? I just figured. Hold on. Let me see if I did this right. There was a couple people here in the last 2 hours that really showed us some support and love.
And
so
appreciate all of you guys.
I think it's only right we just go ahead real quick. Let me do this. Hold on. Check this out. I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna make sure I get this right here. You ready? So for these people over the last 2 hours that threw in some super chats and everything, let's do the Knicks chain giveaway. Let's do it right now. Let's do a freaking duck race, people. We got people in there. All right, let's shuffle it up. 5-time shuffle rule, so no one says it's rigged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the New York Knicks chain. Here we go. 59 seconds on the clock. Look at that. Sherlock 01 LSX and BL2X in the lead. We got hearts. Look at the duck with the hearts. Doesn't it make you just love? What the hell is that? Like a saw duck? You see the mask? That is just awkward. Julian Blum looking weird as hell, but he's in the lead. We got DSJ there. Who's keeping that back? David Coleman taking his nice steady little glide. Ron trying to take a little lead here. Still Knicks fans taking the lead. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Who's walking away with the Knicks chain? DSJ taking a little lead, keeping his head nice and warm. Smart ducky. He said it's freaking cold out. Who we got here? David Rios trying to do a little creep. Knicks are nice coming up. Double A looks like he just got a flat tire. Johnny DSJ taking the lead. Who's it going to be? DSJ holding solid. 12 seconds left on the clock. Will someone come back? Oh, DSJ trying to do. But here we go. Things are getting crazy. And coming from behind. Jay Boogie.
Shout out to Jay Boogie for winning the Knicks chain. Jay Boogie. We'll make sure we message Jay Boogie. We got his number so we can get this out to him. Thank you for everybody for participating, and thank you for Eddie Presti. I want the chain.
CT, we putting a mug in the mail for you. We gonna
put a mug. We gonna hook you up with some stuff more than a mug. We got you, brother.
Patricia Salsonance in the building. Amazing all day. Thank you. I'll send you $5 Rio.
I'm getting hungry. Where's Phil at? I need to heat up my leftovers from last
I want to
night.
eat some food, people.
Starving, bro.
I want to do something else. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do the normal routine. All right, we got everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, smack the like, hit the subscribe. We set a goal of numbers. We want more of them. We want more fans. We don't want bots. We want a community. You guys been rocking with us all day. Appreciate you guys. 7 o'clock, we got Brett Siegel coming through. We do a full NBA trade recap before the Knicks game. Appreciate all of our guests that have come through so far today. And CT just said, Boogie, I'll buy that chain from you. He wants it. Boogie, I'm sure Jay Boogie will work out something for us. Maybe we do a little swappy and get Jay Boogie into another race.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. Not only for today, we're gonna run this tomorrow as well. If we don't get enough people today, cool. It's 4:30 right now. We're gonna see if we can have this going on by 7 o'clock. But Saturday, March 23rd, Woodbridge, New York. Right, Charles Oakley meet and greet, sign autograph. It's $60 for a signed autograph and picture of Mr. Charles Oakley. If we get enough people in the chat, if we donate super chats, and we can build up a pool right now for the next couple of hours, If we could get that up to $60, we will get you one of these autographs, one of these pictures mailed to you. Again, it is March 23rd, so it gives us some time. Like I said, if we can't do it today, we'll keep running it over the next couple of weeks just so we can offer it up to the entire community. But if you're in the tri-state area, I will be at the Woodbridge Brewery that day when Mr. Oakley is there.
Noise. All right, let's see. I've got this here. Let's check it out real quick. And then we'll jump back into that video that we were doing. And then Phil said he's going to try to get the kids settled in for a minute. Come over here and relieve you real quick so you can go heat up some of that food, bro. But let's check the
let's do the update. Where we at?
I don't know. Let's find out right now. What are we at?
Jacob said, Heck starting to hit that 7-hour walk. My God. I've been on since 10 a.m. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's when we started. We've been backstage and working on this stuff, till 3 in the morning? And then bam, we're at 8 a.m. this morning. But you know what? We love it. This is what we love doing. Where we at? 7:20 so far today. Appreciate everybody hooking us up. We are going to, and guys, again, that's not even counting Tony, Thanos, appreciate you. He said they want to have us out there at the event. They're covering the airfare for Phil and I to get there. Now we just got to focus on having a place to sleep, get out to spring training. So 7:20, great start, guys. Really appreciate everything. Let's jump back into that video, bro.
Jacob said he was in Washington Heights till 2 a.m. I literally was in Washington Heights till 2 a.m. last night. But let's finish the rest of this. We have like just a minute of it left.
Maybe a little. I mean, don't you think it'd still be surprising if this Knicks team were in the NBA Finals?
Yeah. But I don't love anyone in the East. I mean, the Celtics have like a 5-game lead in the East, and Cleveland is now basically the closest team to them. And
they're the 2 seed. Nobody talks about them. I mean, they found a way to stay above water here, and not just above water, win every single game while all those guys were out. And now all the guys are back. And, you know, I'm still stung from that Knicks series with them last year where I'm like, they're just going to have too much firepower for them. And it's like, nope, actually their offense is going to look terrible. Right. It's going to look like Mobley and Allen actually in a playoff series. It's just too many non-scorers out there, depending on who the 5th guy is after Garland and Mitchell. And yet Cleveland, like all this love that we're giving New York, Cleveland didn't even have 2 of their most important 4 players and still did this. And I hate the kind of like, oh, you need to do this more, you need to talk about them more, but they're the 2 seed. But I think we're all really just stung. It's all like TBD with them because of that Knicks series.
I just want to laugh in all their faces. Heck, I just want to laugh.
You got to laugh. And folks in the chat, put the laughing emoji in the chat, put the LOLs in the chat, the LMAOs, the LMAOs, because when you look at it, he brought up Cleveland, and all due respect to the Cleveland Cavaliers, all due respect to Cleveland. The New York Knicks dog walked the Cleveland Cavaliers in the postseason last year. In that 5-game series, we dog walked them in the postseason last year. We improved and we got better. We are better now. We have a better team.
Better.
With OG Anunoby, with a healthy Julius Randle, with Dante DiVincenzo as our starting 2 guard, Jalen Brunson as the point guard, Hart as our starting center, Mitchell Robinson coming off of the bench. Mitchell Robinson, him alone, he destroyed the Cleveland Cavaliers last year. He beat them to the ground last year. Him alone.
So that one, peace, Divine Shot. Chris was good. I told y'all 4th quarter Burks was coming back, but Bogdan too. Nice.
Listen, Ally Wise, you are the wise one. That's why you have it in your name.
Better.
New York Sports.
What up?
Better. Salute to you, my guys. Salute. If you guys can smack the like button.
You killed it yesterday, CP. Killed it.
Yeah, CP, appreciate you, brother. If you guys can, make sure you guys smack that like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you guys aren't following CP New York Sports, make sure you guys go give him a subscribe. Show them some love over there. We show love to everyone in our community when it comes to these New York.
They're pretty good at their Mets content, too. These guys are good. Go check them out. All right. Jacob, are y'all going to spring training with Pete or separately? We're a week before, but it leads in and bleeds in with Pete. So Heck and him have a lot of stuff planned as well. So yes, we're leaning right in with NYU. It's going to be
Yeah,
freaking
it's gonna be
phenomenal,
dope. It's gonna be dope. We don't have anything planned when it comes to like joint stuff, but I will be linking up with Pete and the rest of NYYU, and we will be doing streams. Pete and I, we got to talk because we did say we're gonna do a couple of streams when it comes to morning brew stuff. But yeah, we definitely got some amazing content planned when it comes to spring training. I can't wait because I'm gonna get down there at the beginning of March. I'm gonna be down there. My girlfriend's birthday is March 3rd, so I'm trying to get out there early so she can celebrate it. And I'm trying to set up, wait for you boys. You guys get down there. We'll be celebrating doing what we're doing, and then after you guys leave, I'll be down there with Pete.
Yeah, once we pull everything off, we're out there March 5th through the 13th, just nonstop. We were, the opportunity, guys, it came because we were actually offered tickets and stuff to go to the games and be out there. So that's why we're putting all this together, just to get out there. Interviews, all kinds of things that we're working on. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And now the end of the month, New York Knicks, and if we're there for 3 or 4 days, depending how all this goes, it will be more than one event. But I guess we got to finalize that call tomorrow morning, and we'll share that once we get with the Omni fans. But appreciate everybody that's been in there hanging out. Let's see. Let's go through the chat a little bit here.
Yeah. Jacob, I will be at the event in April. Celso can't just because he has something scheduled and he'll be out of town himself. But I'll be at the event in April.
Yeah, I'll actually be in Arizona in April. New York Originals in the building. Yes, be scared. And yes, I don't shy away from the fact that's my dad. What's up, Pops? What's up? My dad said, I'm at work. I'm going to check in with you guys. And he did donate. That's a good job, Dad.
Appreciate you, Pops. Appreciate you, Pops.
Petruzzi, Corey Lee. We got Wacko in Brooklyn. Hit that like.
Hit that like button for you guys.
Hector. Oh, we saw that one. Started to hit that 7 hour. Yo, because we usually don't do these long 10 hours. It's should there be exercise time? Should we do stretches with the chat, like a yoga session? What's the rules?
What happened?
Rule number one.
I was looking at the text that Phil just texted us. That's why.
Oh, what do you say? You're screwed, Hector. You're not eating today?
Yeah. That's what he said.
Phil, you saw the rest of his text? Of course.
Of course that's him.
Hey, Valentina, official in the building. Yo, Knicks did some work for sure. Yeah, let's drop the open panel. If any of you in there, again, don't feel like you have to keep your camera on. As long as you turn it on for a second, let us know that you're a real person. Come up, share your thoughts and feelings with us. Let's pull up some of the Twitters.
I'm gonna check some more Twitter stuff. See what's going on Twitter.
Let's check the Twitters. And let me get the link in here for the open panel.
Check the Twitters. Put the link out there for the open panels. Hey, if you guys want, we could watch Storage Wars.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I plead the fifth. You said watch Storage Wars?
I'm just saying, I'm a big fan of Storage Wars.
Headline's over. Who's in for Storage Wars? I'm in. Give us a thumbs up. Shit, that's a good 30 minutes right there. Let's go.
I'm just saying. It's good content.
What time are we at now? This is where you start, right?
It's 4:47. We are basically less than a quarter to 5.
All right. We've got Brett coming on at 7. All right, we got this. All right, a little stretchy action.
I think we should reset when Brett comes on, so that way it's a fresh stream. So we can have a fresh stream going on when Brett comes on. I think we're gonna pause at 6 o'clock, take a break, stretch.
Fire show, fellas. I've been tuned in all day long. Burks and Boj, green, bang. That's right. Drop the bang on them.
Bang,
Chelsea
bang.
Yoga. Hey, you know what? Listen, if this shit don't work out, that could be my backup option. Downward face dog. Whatever the hell they call that.
I'm ignoring you. I'm just
all right. Note to self: it takes 8 hours, and then Hector just fucking ignores me. Thanks, Heck.
Okay. I got another clip from Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Let me see if I can get it up on the screen.
Yoga with the boys.
Yoga with the boys.
Don't encourage me. We'll end up having some freaking session on here for 30 minutes every week. All right, what we got? What are we playing?
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cool. The whole streaming thing, watching, reacting with everybody. This is pretty cool.
What percentage of the NBA could you beat in a fight? I don't know. Honestly, nobody wants to fight.
No one wants to fight.
Everybody just wants to vibe.
All bark, no bite.
Everyone wants to just vibe.
get paid.
I can beat Ryan up.
Ooh, I'll beat the shit out of Ryan.
I can beat TJ McCollum up.
Ooh, TJ is one of those guys. I feel like you're not like you can't just win. Like you gotta kill him. Like he's not gonna
There's
stop.
something wrong with you, bro.
No, but I'm saying like he's not gonna stop. Like he's like
There's
on the
something
court,
wrong
he's
with you,
like a
bro.
pest. Like, you know what I mean? Like he'll turn the ball over, then he'll pick you up 94 feet. Like he does it all the time. So I feel like fighting, like he's not gonna stop. Like he's like you just gotta
You have legit issues.
put him down.
Like legit.
I'm so happy that they're seeing this.
That's what I was. What percentage of the
Shout out my guy Pete. He said, "Smack it a likey, Hetty the subby." Appreciate you, my guy Pete. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's. I think you're muted right now, So.
Damn, you're telling me I'm bad. Nick P is in the chat. I was saying, what up, Pete? Pete was in there. But Cheesy Soul Cakes, your name makes so much sense now. One of your streams, I'd love to donate a New York style cheesecake that you guys can give away to the chat. I love that. But maybe we can talk behind the scenes on not giving it away to the chat and just sending it to me.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Pete did a 24-hour stream of this shit. We just doing like 10, maybe less than 10, and I'm at the 7-hour wall, and I'm like,
what he do?
I'm like,
24,
God damn, he did a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, he was doing the video games. We were up there until 3 in the morning chatting. That shit was fun. And look at you, hour 7.
I'm like, God damn, my rib is hurting. God, I think I pulled the muscle. I think my oblique is torn.
All right, let's see what else has come out. Anything?
Let's see.
I'm trying to see if we get any Jalen updates. Regardless, I'm really hoping they're not playing him tonight, bro.
Yeah, I hope they not. I was just looking for
have the whole
Jalen.
squad. Just freaking. Let's see. Anybody in the chat? If you guys seen anything, let me know. But I haven't seen anything that's given us if he's playing tonight or not.
I'm trying to see if I can find some. Oh, I actually have the entire episode from Jalen and Josh. You want to watch it?
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can watch it because
let's ask the chat.
To it.
Let's ask the chat. You guys down to watch it? I mean, we could do like reactions.
We'll take pauses here and there if you guys want. Like,
you guys want to watch some of the roommates pod for a little bit?
Couple of minutes. If you guys down to do that, what they saying?
Patrice like, God damn, I didn't feel to heat up my dinner.
Pete says, you can do it.
You can do it.
Let's go.
I remember when Pete started getting delirious on his. He was playing the old school boxing. Remember? He was playing Titan Knockout.
Oh my God.
Puzzling that thing.
He got an emulator system. And I was like, yo, that is throwback. Coach Richie says, so I can't hear your lovely voices. Coach Richie, you will still hear our melody, lovely voices.
I was seeing shit, bro.
I was lost towards the end. All right, so let's do that. Let's
pop it on. Point blank. Let's play a couple of the clips. Let Heck go warm up his food real quick, and we'll keep rocking. Pull it up, Heck.
Hold on. I gotta make sure.
What's the name of Brunson and Hart podcast? The Roommates.
The Roommate Show. So let's do this. I'm still wait for Phil to come. I don't want to leave you by yourself, especially with this plan. I gotta make sure no commercials.
You good? You're good. All right, let's pull that up. Whoever that is.
You good? Or you was muted.
Go ahead and blow it up.
No, we can't do a full screen.
Every time.
Oh, not to control. Okay.
I would never say his name publicly.
Sure.
Obi Toppin.
Yo, so you may have to leave us on the side so they can see that we're reviewing it.
Here.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of The Roommates. We started this podcast because we just got a lot of crazy stories, hot takes, stuff on our mind. You know, the vibes are always immaculate. So we're going to get into it.
Did you ask Jalen if you could say the vibes are immaculate? 'Cause I think he's the holder of that.
I mean, part owner of the podcast, so I think you should.
True.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we don't get ourselves any hot water here.
Nah, we should be solid. But we have, it's dope because obviously we're just starting this podcast, but we have known each other for years. Me and Matt go back since high school. We played basketball together. We played basketball at Carnegie Mellon. I lived with them for my junior year, halfway through my junior year.
Heck, pause it real
And
quick.
We've been close ever since. We lived together in LA when I was a Laker and you were.
Yeah.
Go heat up your food. Leave your camera on. We'll just look at the power.
No,
Go
I'm
get some
good.
food, bro. Go get some food.
All right,
It's causing
all
all of us to have anxiety at this point for you. All right,
Okay,
just go press play while your food is warming up.
Just mute if anything pops up. You can mute it, so just mute.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
You still got to press play though.
You were
There we
out
go.
of LA doing your thing. So it's what, known each other for
Since 2011, 2010.
Yeah, about 14 years. Obviously we were teammates.
I would say I really didn't get to know you until our sophomore year.
Yeah,
Our
because I
freshman-
hated you coming in.
Josh is 2 years
Started
above
out.
you.
Josh is 2 years above me. He I would say, yeah, Josh was to himself. Josh didn't really like to talk to people.
Is it crazy that all I can sit
Yeah,
here and look
fine
at
now.
is the fact that
Simple.
they
I mean,
started this podcast like a week ago and they already got like 10,000 subscribers?
Nah,
Whatever.
I just didn't.
Whatever. It's fine.
I don't.
Whatever. Oh, heck. I think it muted.
Yeah.
We got it. All right, we'll wait till Heck come back on that. It just keeps muting. We'll hang out with the chat real quick. Heck, I don't need you. I've been doing this shit for a long time. I'm nervous. I'm just kidding. Let me put it this way. So it looks like Hector's still there. Johnny said, Porto, how many monsters are we? I have a bet that you were at 9. How much was your bet? You lost, my guy, because this is only number 6. Only. It's all right. Who needs a liver, bro? What a gentleman. Let that man eat. Well, actually, I was just really worried, bro. Like, you know, that's my guy, and I'm afraid. Celso Flex and running the pod dolo. Let's go, right, Cheesy? That's worth the cake right there. I'm getting my cheese.
What happened?
It was lagging, and then the sound disappeared.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my laptop is hot. I'm gonna shut it off.
Okay. Yeah. I think it was just, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then
that's
New York
what it
Original
was.
said no decision yet on Brunson and Sims for tonight. Yeah, which, you know, the whole Sims thing. Let's talk about that for a second, chat, because I feel like an idiot. I mean, my take was just yesterday, last 3 days, when I saw he had the illness, it was like, all right, he's getting traded. The fact that we walked away with this trade and we still have Sims, like that has to get some brownie points too, because that's huge. We know the kid's still trying to find his legs, but the more he's been playing this season, the little times that we've seen him, he's getting better and better. So I'm glad we were able to hold on to Sims. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on Sims. I'm going to drop the open panel link in here. So if you guys get bored of seeing my ugly mug by myself, then you guys can come up and talk with me, anybody and everybody. But I thought the Sims thing was pretty dope that we were able to keep him. You guys know, for me personally, again, not a Grimes hater. I just out on Grimes, man. I just felt like Dante should have been there. And once he got it, he took it. He earned that spot. He's kept it. And I was ready for Grimes to just go. I just never felt like when he wasn't on the court that I missed him, ever. Oh, we talking football questions? Exactly, Coach Richie. We didn't even give up any first, only a second, and 2 of the lesser second-round picks, which is huge. Jigga, what position you want in the draft? Oh, all right. You know what? I agree. We've been doing this for a while. Knicks talk. We can take a second to talk Jets draft. Damn it, go get me an O-line, man. Fix my O-line. Okay, we got to be trusting Rodgers next season. We got the pieces. Shore up that O-line for me. It has to be the O-line. Giants talk. Giants need a quarterback. I'm tired of Danny Donuts. Listen, you guys had the answer with Danny DeVito, you know? I mean, that you guys blew it. Oh, Johnny said, I'll come hang out. What up, Johnny?
What's up, bro? Hey, you guys are killing it, bro. I appreciate it, man. Y'all, hey, dude, I don't know how you're doing it, man. I'm listening and I'm working at the same time, and I'm like, damn, how are they doing it, man? Going on. How many hours already now?
We start at 9. What time is it now?
Carry the 2.
All right, 8 hours so far. Let's
killing
go.
it, bro. That's dope. That's number 22. Monster right there.
Yeah, 21. Who's counting?
Hey, bro, Jericho Sims, though, he's been, for what I thought he was gone too, bro. I was like, he's probably going to be one of the casualties. And surprisingly, Leon Rose works his magic and his.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Hey, look, I'm at this point where I'm like, bring Leon Rose on over to the Jets. Let him be a second.
Yeah, but the only downside to that, Johnny, would be is if Leon heard that we had a first-round pick in 2 years and the draft's gonna be at the Spear, he's not gonna let us use our draft, our draft picks at all. So let's be glad he doesn't run the Jets. All right, bro.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. Yeah, you're right about that. I know they asked, I think Jacob Petruzzi asked it about what's the draft. Who are you wanting? I know we haven't talked Jets. It's been all.
Oh yeah, no. Right when you were jumping on, bro, you know where I'm at. It's O-line. It's O-line. There shouldn't be any other thought. I understand it. Listen, I'm seeing guys that are putting out the draft stuff. Like Dom C's stuff is amazing, right? Looking at the stuff that he's been putting out there, and then being out there this last week. Yeah, there's great tight ends. There's some dope receivers. That's awesome. It doesn't matter to me, Johnny. Yeah. We need an O-line. Just focus. Just freaking have tunnel vision and get me a freaking O-line.
What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are you doing? I leave to go heat up my food, and this is what you guys do. Hey, I haven't got my food yet. I was hit.
The chat brought up football, bro.
I have my no. Okay, I love you, chat. Coach Richie brought up football, but I got my headphone and I'm just hearing you guys talk football. I'm like, these guys.
So back to Sims. So my thing, Johnny, on Sims was those last 2 or 3 times he played.
3,438 subscribers. We are 2 away to 3,440. If you're watching us, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Us idiots have been rocking out since 10 o'clock in the morning. I kicked it off at 10 a.m. We've been prepping for this. We stood up to like 4 o'clock in the morning brainstorming this content. We appreciate all of you guys. Listen, this is a passion of ours, right? I got injured on the job. I worked for ADT. I was an electrician. I got injured on the job. My back is all messed up. I'm like disabled for the next like 7-8 years and shit. So I love just being able to come on the internet, be able to talk Yankees, be able to talk Knicks, and be able to build a great community that we built right now. I appreciate Johnny for always coming up, whether we're talking Knicks, whether we're talking New York Jets. I appreciate you coming up. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat as well, honestly.
Hey, and that's what it's about, man. We just come through, show love. I mean, look, like I keep saying, man, you guys is when you guys talk, you're talking facts, and you guys are not scared in the sense of being able to talk about what we feel as fans and what we need to be able to say, and you hear us out. I mean, this is therapy for us too, because like right? I told you from jump, I stopped watching the Knicks for a minute, but all I will go ahead and be able to is you guys got me back in, right? And then needless to say, the team started doing really well. And I was like, you know what? Let me keep looking. Then Brunson gets hurt. And I'm like in the dark pacing back and forth because I'm like, why did I listen to Heck when he was like, hey, I'm glad you're watching again and stuff. So, and just to give you a thing too, man, when Porto shows his Jets tattoo, that's the call, bro. That's the bat sign right there.
Oh God,
he just started coming in out of nowhere.
It just shows up.
So, but dude, yeah. But going back to the stuff, man, Sims, man, he's been pleasantly great. Like I was not expecting that at all. I really thought he was gone, and I also thought McBride was gonna be gone. And I've been huge about him all year. Right, so I'm glad.
Well, the good thing was when they re-signed him again, that extension, you knew they couldn't trade him, so we knew he wasn't going anywhere. My fear with Sims was those last 2 games where he even showed that one spin and went for the dunk, right, and showing they can hold the ball a little bit. Like I was like, oh crap, he built his value even just a little bit, and then we got the illness alert. I was like, oh man, that's it. Sims is gone.
Yeah, I thought they was going to try to use him in a trade. I was like, thank God they didn't use him in a trade because, not for that. And like I said, I've laid out the different scenarios on the different possibilities of rotations. But when you look at it, the starting rotation is going to be Jalen, Dante, OG, Julius, and Hart. And then you look at the bench, we got Deuce McBride, ALEC BURKS, we got BOJAN, we got Josh Hart, and we got Mitchell Robinson still with Precious Achiuwa as that 11th man. Those are a solid 11 guys that we can go to war with in the postseason.
Who do you think? I mean, do they still have time to make another splash, right? You think we're set?
No, I think we're set. I think we're set. If we're going to make a splash, it's going to be possibly trading away any draft. We can't do it anymore. The trade deadline is passed, but right now we're set. If there's going to be anything, it's going to happen in the off season. And that's why BOJAN is good because he has a contract for next year for $19 million. You could use him in any trade in the off season. So that's why that's good. And also he has more value. He's not just a dump off expiring contract like Evan Fournier was. BOJAN has some value to him that if he's traded away to a team can actually use him in their starting rotation. I'll be right back.
Nets are waving Thaddeus Young. Okay.
So back to the Jets now since he's gone.
Yeah, come on, Hector.
That's crazy. It was not even more than 5 seconds. And if Thaddeus Young is out there, go out there and pick up Thaddeus Young. I swear to God, I better not hear any Jets talk.
So listen.
Line.
So I just read Stephen Bondi just tweeted. You ready for this? Hector, I know you're eating, but the next guest on the Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart podcast, Mikal Bridges. The Knicks, by the way, all their first round picks to use in the summer. Just saying. But Mikal's the next guest on the Roommates podcast. How we doing?
Not? Mikal would be huge, man. Imagine that. Jeez. But
Nelson says the Knicks really got OG Anunoby, Precious Achiuwa, ALEC BURKS, and BOJAN BOGDANOVIC without wasting a first. Facts. If you really look at it, right? This man, Leon, turned RJ Barrett, IQ, Quentin Grimes, and of course, you throw in the Fournier finally using that contract for something, Ryan Akakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakak We brought Hart in last season. Look at, I mean, come on. We can read that 11-man rotation over and over again. I get excited every time.
And if he doesn't win Executive of the Year, it's going to be the hugest snub, right, of the year itself. I mean, very similar to somebody that we know, first name Bruce, Brees, but, last name Hall, that didn't get something that he should have gotten. But it's
I was waiting for Hector to pop right back up. It's because he's still going through the letters. He was like, wait, B. That spelling should be getting him. Johnny, bro, I appreciate you, my guy. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Sounds good, man. Keep doing your thing.
Thanks, bro. Later. Hector's gone eating some food. Richie, I just dropped the line in there, guys, in the chat. The open panel link is in there if you want to come up, just like Johnny did. Come hang out, come talk. If you haven't yet and you're feeling generous, you can hit the barcode scan right down there. Buy us a coffee. Yes, I said a coffee. It's so on brand. Help us get out to NYC at the end of the month. Plus, we're doing the Yankee spring training, so help us out with that. You do a super chat. Every super chat, every donation helps us and helps you guys get into giveaways and all that good stuff. You know how we do. Hector, you right, bro? Is the food good? Just want to know if the food's good. I saw Coach Richie jumped in backstage. Let me know when you're ready, Richie. But I'm guessing he's coming up because here's the question. I know I'm a Pistons fan, but can you tell me what the Pistons got in our trade? Well, I guess it depends who you ask, Coach. Because if you ask me, the answer is fleeced. Oh, my gosh. Too far?
You got mierda, Richie. You got mierda. Nada. Zip. Zero. Basura. Basura.
He turned his camera off. He left. He said,
honest.
screw these guys.
Let me honest.
Be honest.
Let me honest. Let me honest. Let me honest. Give me a second.
Let
me fix my chair. Let me turn my chair. When it comes to Quentin Grimes, he is a young guy who is a solid piece. You have him on a very cheap deal. He's a solid defender. So when it comes to building a culture of solid defense, Quentin Grimes is a good young kid to have. You just got rid of Killian Hayes, who was messing up a lot of the chemistry out there, especially when it comes to Cade Cunningham. So if Cade has someone like Quentin Grimes, who is a willing defender, that's a solid piece. And if Quentin Grimes can build his confidence, he could be a solid 3-and-D defender. It could be one of those scenarios. We traded Quentin Grimes to Detroit, and maybe 3 or 4 years when Quentin Grimes establishes himself as a solid 3-and-D defender in this league, we may be trying to bring him back in 3 or 4 years. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, look, I can shit on Grimes all the time. He does do great things. He's shown that he can be pretty dope on defense. I think he had a little bit of a slump this season. Took a while for that defense to even come back. I think over there with you guys, Richie, if he's able to find his confidence in his shot and have that freedom to do so, I think he'll do it right. Oh, you know what? Richie said, I'll come up and get the answer live.
I'll step down so you and Richie can.
All right, Richie. What's
hear me?
up, coach? I miss you, bro.
What's up, buddy?
Miss you,
I had to
Richie.
come on. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Listen, that trade deadline was just as important for you as it was for us. So we'll give you our
Absolutely.
input, but how are you feeling about the trade, bro?
Well, I'm a loyalist to terrible Pistons, so probably not many people still go and watch the game. So that's still me. I still enjoy watching us be terrible. That's not the point. That's not why we came on here. Coming from the Detroit side, our owner said about like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that they wanted to see a change in our franchise. And because it wasn't going well, I mean, I thought we'd be in the play-in spot coming in this year. I thought we wanted more than what we've been proven on the court so far. So they made a change. I don't know what it says about the GM when you're letting go of your 7th overall pick. Just see you later, alligator, not getting anything in return. I don't know what that means. Our GM's track record is not a la like the Lions have been the past few years, because they're definitely struggling. And it's not what I think we all wanted, right? So in the grand scheme of things. But I think you guys got two really good key players to help you guys make this final push. I truly do. I watch it enough. Bojan Bogdanovic, man, you'll see him. He's got this little step back. Excuse me, to the baseline. He like hits this little step back, and it's like money every time he shoots it. You're not gonna get any defense, so don't expect any of that.
Yeah, we've got that covered. We've got that covered.
I figured you and I could probably play a little bit better defense than that guy, But
maybe
he's a bucket. ALEC BURKS, he's been going off lately too.
This
crazy.
season he's kind of been lights out, man.
Yeah, coming off the bench, I mean, he knows his role. Put the ball in the hoop. But then for Detroit's situation, you take two veterans away from their bench, give more young guys an opportunity to put the ball in their hands more. We saw that last night. Jaden Ivey went off for 37 points, career high against Sacramento Kings, who aren't no slouch this year. And we were shorthanded. I think we had like a 8-man rotation. Or like who are you guys gonna be playing? I don't even know who's gonna be playing for the Pistons. We have like 7 active people on the roster right now. So
yeah, rumor has it Tibbs might come out and play small forward for us today. So we're waiting for that. But Coach, let me ask you, bro. Like for this trade, did it feel like a need for you guys in any way? I mean, I see where the Grimes in the future and him fitting in with you guys, but like, do you see like Evan Fournier actually getting time with you guys, or was he just moved over to you guys to be the bench guy over there like he was over here?
Probably. I think Marcus Sasser, a young rookie that we took this year, has been lights out for a rookie. So I think that gives him more opportunity to get the ball in his hands even more. To be more of a scorer versus just a facilitator, which is something. So I think Evan Fournier probably comes off the bench somewhere. That's
an improvement for him. As long as he's getting off the bench and in the game, he's happy. Over here, he wasn't getting much of that, bro.
Oh, I mean, we just got rid of, Bojan was a starter, but Burks we got rid of. He was a, come off the bench guy, so we made a bunch of trades. So, people need to find minutes somewhere in the situation. But I'm not really too familiar with Grimes' game. What's his situation like?
So he was a defense stud. Is how he, especially after the playoffs, right? That's how everybody saw him, right? The big play where he was twisting his knee and still came up and got the ball back. Defensively, he's great. He's got a beautiful shot. He really does. It's just he's not consistent.
Okay.
Lack of touches over here obviously played a part. I saw Cheesy Soul Cakes put that in there. I think he just hasn't figured it up top yet. And if he goes somewhere with you guys where he's going to have that chance, the kid could be a good player. I mean, you got to remember, this was an organization last year that said Grimes was untouchable for Donovan Mitchell, right? So it's just he was taken away. Dante DiVincenzo came in, and the continuity with the Villanova Knicks played out better than it was keeping a Grimes on our roster. And he got disgruntled. You know, it's a better move all around.
He gonna be better. He gonna be better than Kevin Knox for you guys. That's all I'm gonna tell.
Fact. Oh, wait, he left. I thought he was staying.
I mean, Troy Weaver did do a good job of turning Kevin Knox, a nobody, into, you know, positionally. I guess the guy we got from Utah Jazz is sort of a lights out shooter, which is, you know, what Cade Cunningham needs to be successful. You obviously need defensive pieces on your roster, but if you don't have anybody shoot the ball, you know, on a consistent basis, it's sort of tough, you know, when they need to be ball dominant.
Rich, I'm going to pause you 1 second, bro. Appreciate you. Leon Tortorella in the chat. You out, bro? Is that what you said?
Oh, I
no. Yeah, hold on a second. I just wanted to pull this up. Let me share it. So it says here from Woj. Breaking. New York Knicks. Hold on. Let me pull this one up. Anunoby had surgery to remove a loose bone fragment in his right elbow and will miss a minimum of 3 weeks. Procedure is considered minor, and he's expected to resume basketball activities in 3 weeks. He had tried resting, but this procedure turned out to be the best route to get fully healed and playing again for the stretch run and postseason. Oh, heck came back for that one.
Flew in.
We good.
We
good. Have faith. Have faith.
I mean,
he got surgery. It's good.
You guys got a dog.
Big time.
Oh yeah, with Jay. Nasty.
I mean, you know, I was hoping they didn't have to go the freaking surgery route with it, you know, because I was like, maybe we see him right after the break, but I guess, you know, we'll see him. I mean, the crazy thing is, if we keep winning the way we're doing with just all these injuries, how could you not be excited about it? But let's get back to your Pistons, bro. How hard is it to be a Pistons fan?
the whole chat just left. Like, let's talk about Detroit. Everyone's like, I got to go to the bathroom. The
bathroom break. We're asking, how is it being a Pistons fan?
It's terrible. Thank God I had the Lions for once in my life.
Oh, man. The NFL script rigged you guys.
Hey.
Whatever.
We'll get there. No, but I think Detroit's on the up and coming. You know, I've been following the Red Wings a lot this year. They're going to be making a playoff berth. The Tigers, they outdid Vegas' spread last year. So, you know, they're up and coming with a lot of young talent. Spencer Torkelson turned it around after the All-Star break and was just hitting bombs left and right. Riley Green, you know, so we got a bunch of young core pieces, which I'm really excited for the Tigers this year. And then the Lions, I don't think this was a one and done. I watched, you know, all these press conferences, the ending press conferences. You know, I think this Detroit team's going to be around for a while. Our general manager is literally at a 90% rate at having rookies start. I forget the exact number off the top of my head, but I saw it, you know, through our
I think you and I talked about that. It was crazy. Yeah.
Look at the amount of guys that we had 4 rookies on our team being huge contributors when people laughed at them. Like, if you saw Brad Holmes, I mean, it's pretty controversial. Brad Holmes' press conference, he was cashing receipts. I mean, I don't think I've seen a presser that intense. You know, he was calling out beat reporters saying, you guys didn't even want Penei Sewell. You guys wanted us to draft a quarterback. You know, he was cashing receipts.
Just later,
you know. Yeah, I mean, you got to be accountable, right? I mean, that's your job. Your job is to be accountable, especially in the media world.
Well, it's funny because you look at the Pistons who will play rookies, no problem. And then you look at a Knicks base where we spent years calling, please play the kids. Like that shit wasn't happening here. It's night and day.
And you're still not playing the kids. You're just going out.
No, we just took them all away.
Julius. I mean,
thanks for your time. Get out of here. Richie, bro. Do me a favor before you go.
Sure.
Make sure you tell the wife and the kids I love them. I miss you, bro.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to
Miss
be
you,
out
buddy.
there to hang out with you.
Absolutely. She's pulling in right now with the kiddos. So awesome,
Perfect.
man. It was so good to talk to you. Go Knicks. I'll be rooting for you guys. Hector.
Later, Richie.
Richie,
buddy.
love you, my guy. Appreciate you.
I
Be
miss
safe.
Coach, man. We used to be with Coach all the time. I miss you, Coach.
Facts.
Appreciate him jumping
Facts.
in. Building blocks, I'm right there. I hear you, bro. Knicks didn't want to tip their hand before trade deadline. Teams would have tried to fleece New York Knicks out
Good
of
move.
desperation.
Yep, facts. And that's the, if there's a silver lining to have, is that, especially what CT Pittman said. I'm glad he had it done and should be back healthy to make a run later on in the season. And that's the thing. We know Tom Thibodeau runs his guys through the mud. No, Jacob, I still got no McDonald's. We cut out McDonald's. Ain't no McDonald's no more. But we know Tom Thibodeau, he puts his guys through the ringer. He puts his guys through the mud. Being able, yes, right now for the immediate, it makes you a little bit worried knowing that we're not going to have a lot of our guys for the dog days of February. But if we could get them back a month before the postseason, 3 weeks before the postseason, and we can have a healthy OG, a healthy Julius, a healthy Mitchell Robinson, bro, that's like making a trade right there, getting 3 players that could contribute to your starting lineup immediately.
Jerry, I don't know if you saw.
What?
OG had surgery. This is why there are no leaks unless intentional. If that got out, that would have cost the Knicks more in the trade. Jerry's right there. This man is out there doing Super Bowl content, running all over
Word.
place in Vegas, and still locked in to talk Knicks with us all the time. It's gonna be great.
Facts. Shout out to Jerry.
Let's pull this up because I just saw it on X. You know what, real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all
Word.
been rocking with us all day, man.
We are at 3,440 on the subscribers,
Oh, let's
60
go
away
60 away.
from 3,500. Let's try to get to it today. If we can't get to it today, we definitely will get to it by tomorrow and over the weekend. We definitely appreciate everybody for showing up.
Front office, a bunch of ninjas, yo. We never hear shit till it hits.
Quiet.
Quiet assassins, bro.
Quiet.
01-1Z28 DABX back in the building. What to do? Frank Matos, OG had surgery and is out 3 weeks. You just tuned in. We just talking about it, Frank. Smart move by the front office not to leak it, not say anything.
Getting it done, being quiet.
Because that shit had to be done during the trade while the trade deadline was still active.
I tell you this right now. He already had the surgery today, so it happened earlier in the day, and
That's
they
what
kept
I'm saying,
it under the
before
hush.
3, yeah.
If Detroit knew OG was having surgery, they would have definitely demanded a first-round pick.
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the more that comes out, right, the more you're realizing, whew, they really are freaking moves, man. They're ducking and weaving. They're doing things that we don't even expect at all. Each time, back to the OG trade, right? Unexpected. It's just crazy, bro, the way they're moving. I want to pull this up. Let's see what this one has to say. I just found it on here. Let's see. Zach Lowe on ESPN. What do you guys say, Mr. Lowe?
I can't hear it. No.
All right, let's try that again. Hold on. Because that is playing in my ear. That's for damn sure.
You gotta hit the also share audio tab.
Yeah, I just think it's not coming in. Tell me if it's coming in now.
Yeah, I can
It's
hear
coming
it
in.
now. Yeah.
We haven't gotten a chance to hear your thoughts on these moves yet, Zach.
Well, I'm a little bit scared, guys. I'm a little bit nervous because suddenly the New York Knicks are operating like the single smartest franchise in the entire NBA. And my brain doesn't know how to deal with that reality after 20 years of let's just say, other stuff. You just went through all the transactions. This team has upgraded at every single position over the course of 2 years, piece by piece by piece, and rarely do we see a team trade away 4 coveted.
You heard it. You know you heard it, Heck. Did you hear it? This man literally said the single smartest franchise in the entire NBA.
This is not the Phil Jackson Knicks. This
What
is
world
not
are we in,
Isaiah
bro?
Thomas. This is not Steve Mills. We are in a different age, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to Leon Rose. Shout out to the front office. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. And shout out to that man, James Dolan. I may not like you 100%, but my guy, you got it right. You took the step back. You allowed your basketball people to do what they're supposed to do. Make basketball decisions. James Dolan, finally looking like the smartest owner in all of New York City.
Ian Begley just told OG Anunoby's procedure is viewed by team players as most effective, fastest way to get him fully healthy for stretch run for the postseason. League source says Anunoby is expected to be back doing basketball activities in 3 weeks. As New York Knicks announced, he will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. So that puts him what, like a week after Julius, right?
Just about, give or take.
So it should be like one of those things, like they all start getting healthy at the same time.
Or
It's
maybe,
like
yeah, I was just about to say
show up.
maybe they all come. Maybe him and Julius both come back at the same time. Maybe the Knicks will get, let Julius rest an extra week. Shout out Ron and John, still Knicks fans. Yes, the marathon is continuing. So I'm not sure if you got my text message, but I'm pulling on an Audible. We are going to stop at 6. Just so we can get a rest till 7 o'clock, and we're going to come back with a fresh stream at 7 p.m. with our special guest. That's okay with you, Sos?
Yeah, we'll do it. 7 o'clock. We've got Brett Siegel lined up, and then we're gonna do that, and then we'll jump into the Knicks game and all that good stuff. Yeah, whatever works, bro. Take that 30-minute break, stretch a little bit. That works
Get
for
more
me.
people in the building, guys. If you guys
Adios.
can smack that like button. We got 66 people in the building. If you're watching on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, or X, click the link in the bio. Jump on over to the conversation. Jacob says, AKA Hex, yoga, did it work? First of all, Jacob, absolutely. My side is killing me, bro.
For real,
it
bro.
feels like you remember when you used to be in gym class and you used to be running and then your sides start hurting. That's what it feels like to me. Even though I do 4.5 miles a day. Jesus Christ, no gym today is hurting me. We got this.
Stretching time. We got this.
We got this. We got 30
I
more
usually have a
minutes,
green
34
screen.
more minutes.
Usually have a green screen so I can hide behind that shit. Not today. Today I'm just sitting here. All right, let's see what else we got popping up there. I saw we got more clips that came out from Josh.
Oh, if you got more
was
clips, try to see if you can play them.
Yeah, I think that other one was the same one we saw. Did we see this one? Knicks better than the Sixers. Kendrick Perkins says they're better than the Sixers. Did we see this?
No.
Oh, I think I just found something good for us to check in on. Listen, I didn't think we'd be spending time on a stream pulling up all kinds of tweets of other people highlighting our Knicks,
It's
our
beautiful,
front
bro.
office.
It's a beautiful day.
It's really beautiful. All right. And this man been rocking with us for a minute. Let's get KP on here. Come on. Let me blow it up. All right. Let's make sure we can hear it this time as well. Is it on screen?
Cheesy soul cakes. 10 hours of watching is tiring.
We're gonna start throwing super chats to people.
Do I have the Knicks pick to win the East? I'm not gonna jump off the porch and say that. I'm still gonna give the edge to the Boston Celtics because I need to see the pieces come together. But they're there, okay? With the leadership of Jalen Brunson, big body Brunson.
Are they better than the Sixers?
They are better than the Sixers.
Better than the Cavs?
They're better than the Cavs.
Better than the Milwaukee Bucks?
Hell yeah, they better than. What do you mean? No,
They're not better than the Bucks.
They are better. They are better than the Bucks with the moves that they just made.
Not long term.
Huh?
I don't think long term. I don't think so. I really don't.
Why?
You could be right.
No, I'm just saying. But why? If you
I think the top of their
He's
top
a
is just much
hater.
better than.
Well, they still have Giannis. When you have the best player.
Hater. Yo, KP been rocking with us.
Yo,
Hold on real quick.
he's
Hold
been
the door.
so He's been so mad ever since Tom Thibodeau benched your ass and got you out that starting lineup. It was cute when you first came over here that first year Tom Thibodeau was the head coach. It was awesome. It was nice. You got hurt. You couldn't keep it up. We had to go out there and trade for Derrick Rose. Austin Rivers, I can never match you when it comes to your basketball talent. You are amazing as a basketball player. You had an amazing career as a professional. I could take none of that away from you. But when it comes to the way you have been talking about the New York Knicks on ESPN, you seem like a very salty ex-girlfriend. That's all I'm going to say. You seem salty. I hope you're not. I hope you're talking logic, not just from the heart, because you wanted to be a part of the team and you wanted to be a part of the city. You had some great moments, some flashy moments. You were awesome. But it fizzled out. You got hurt, and we had to get D Rose. Shout out to CT Pittman with the $9.99 super chat. Respect to the Iron Man stream, CT Pittman. I respect you, and I appreciate you 100%. Gene Fitzmagic, what it do, my guy? Gene, salute to you, brother. Oh, man. Guys have been rocking with us all day. I've been checking to see if there's anything, but there's really nothing else when it comes to any more of the clips from the show. The show is pretty hilarious. It seems like Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, they have great chemistry. And, you know, we already knew that as Knicks fans watching the team, but being able to see them on their podcast, you get an inside look to stuff that normally fans wouldn't get an inside look to. My guy Jacob Petrucci, off topic. The Brewers wanted Spencer Jones from the Yankees in a Corbin Burns deal per John Heyman. I'm not trading Spencer Jones. I'm not trading our one or two top prospect in our system for a 1-year rental of Corbin Burns. And you hush your mouth. You was talking Jets. I get to talk Yankees right now, okay? I'm
a Yankees fan. You know what I'm talking about.
The look you had on your face. The look you had on your face.
I was trying to figure out if I could even hear you. And then I tuned in right when you're like, screw you. Then did you see CT with the $10? Good Lord. Respect to the Iron Man stream. Appreciate you. We can't feel our legs or our back. Gene, we may have dropped some spoilers about our boy Gene and a possible show coming to the network.
Oh, yeah. Hint. 29 more minutes. We rocking out for another 29 more minutes before we come back with a 7 p.m. stream with our guest, Mr. Who?
Brett Siegel will be with us at 7 p.m. Do a little NBA trade recap and more excitement about how amazing our Knicks are, even though we are very depleted, bro. The injuries are there. So I'm glad Bergs and what did he say we were going to do? Not Bing Bong. Bojan every time he hits a three. Bojan. I like it.
Bojan. That's cool. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure my audio is good.
Choosy wants to know how your McDonald's was, bro.
First of all, it wasn't McDonald's, okay? I had some grilled chicken and I had some platanos, okay? Petrucci, if you must know. And it was good. It was awesome.
I need to get some food. I'm gonna do that at 6. I mean, just look at that. Just so you can see what it kind of looks like.
Man,
I don't know about y'all, but that looks kind of good.
I'm just saying. Just saying. But there's no Deuce. There's no Deuce McBride. I need to see Deuce McBride with the second.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Ah, man, Deuce has
to
be with
I
that.
think the person that created the graphic, he just didn't want the extra one spot. You know, it was more of his ahada kicking in. He was like, nope, we're just gonna go with these guys right here.
You know, flag on the play though for not being accurate. Flag on the play though. Honestly, that was horrible. It was great, you know, like initiatives, but again, you dropped the ball, my guy.
Man, why is everybody showing pictures without McBride in them? People thinking that Alex is just gonna be that point guard, ain't he?
I know, like, come on, what?
Because they all like we seen Tiz with Burks, bro. That's why. Yeah. Everybody just like we know how this plays.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. Health is key. It all hit us at once. Yeah, and you know what, Gene? On the other side, at least it happened early, right? And we brought pieces that we know we needed to make us better. So hopefully, you know, things turn around pretty quickly. I think we got somebody backstage. Let me
Nope.
make sure. Who we got back? Oh, let me
That's
get thumbs
Billy.
up when you're ready, my guy.
That's our guy, Billy. Billy, you ready to rock? Let me get a thumbs up. Let me see.
Yeah,
I think he's ready. I think.
You ready? Yeah, he ready.
to
What
go.
up, Billy?
How you feeling,
Yes,
Billy?
sir.
How you feeling? Yeah. Talk your shit, Billy.
Yo,
Talk your
what up?
stuff.
What up, my
Chilling.
guys?
What's up, bro?
Y'all know I had to come through and show love to the fam, man.
Go ahead.
I just held a crazy fucking space, man, like 5.5 hours.
Oh, so you know. So you sore too.
6,000 people in there, man. The news broke, of course, while I was holding the space. Hey, look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wanted ALEC BURKS. I didn't want him. I didn't want him because I thought I didn't have faith on. I thought we were getting up first round picks and shit. I just didn't know what the hell was going on. And so when the news broke, it kind of broke in increments. You know what I'm saying? Like the first part was like, we're getting ALEC BURKS for Quentin Grimes, Evan Fournier, and 2 second-round picks. And I'm like, yo, that's it? I'm like, no, come on. I know this name. No. And so like the space about to go crazy. And then like 2 minutes, like about 2-3 minutes later, the rest of the details came out and I had to let it settle in. I was like, Leon did it.
Yeah.
He finessed him yet again. So now not only did we get OG, who, you know, the news just came out about his surgery or whatever.
Yep.
Blessings to that, man. Hope he comes back
Yeah.
fully healthy.
Knock on wood. Absolutely.
Precious Achua, who's been a big addition so far.
Big time.
Now you got ALEC BURKS and BOJAN BOGDANOVIC, and we didn't give up not one first-round pick for all that. Now you just made us one of the deepest teams in the league. You know what? No, not one of us. Not one of them.
The
deepest team in the league. Oh my, hey, I haven't said this in a long time as a Knicks fan.
Here we go.
The championship window is now officially open.
There you go. Say it again.
The championship window is now officially open. It's not championship or bust. The window is now officially open.
Word.
Because
I don't think the people at the Barclays Center can hear you right now. Say that shit again.
Oh, no, dog. They're mad because they got Dennis Schroeder pass and bought a Mikael Bridges now. I really don't care. Spencer Dinwiddie, you get everything you deserve, brother. Because I remember you shitting on the Knicks a couple of years ago. Dennis Schroeder.
The pettiest laugh of all laughs.
Hey man, look here. It's a great if you're a Knicks fan and you're mad about today, then I don't think you was ever a Knicks fan. Like you know, like what Leon Rose is done, and I got to spin the block on myself with Leon Rose because I got so caught up in him. You know, he's supposed to bring a star to New York, and it's been right in front of us the whole time. It was Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
It was right in front of us the whole time. And so now what you did, you built around him and Jules. You put a collective group. This is like 2004 Detroit Pistons work right here, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? You just put now a collective group of we have 5 guys who shoot over 40% from 3.
Yep.
Say it.
5 guys. Like now you don't have to wait for Josh Hart is not now he's not the primary guy no more off the bench for you to hopefully he hit that open 3. You know what I mean? So I mean, I still gotta let it settle in because like I said, I was hosting a space, so my emotions really ain't, you know what I'm saying, filtered in. But great day to be a New York Knicks fan, man.
Well, it's funny, Billy, because Hector was literally we started off our morning this 10-hour stream with our Yankees coverage. And while Heck was live is when it broke. Same thing. He said, "Oh, hell no," and ALEC BURKS. But then the second part came out and you were like, "Okay, I'm happy now." Like the way
I was ready to go viral. I was ready to go viral. I promise you. I was like, I know we just didn't get ALEC BURKS back. That's it.
And then the same thing you said, right? With what you saw, we gave up 2nd round pick quick. I was like, for ALEC BURKS, we gave up quick for ALEC BURKS. What are you doing? And then the other news started coming out. I'm like, oh, oh, this is smart because you what you're doing is one, Bojan, he's an automatic upgrade, and he's going to be in your rotation, something that Evan Fournier wasn't. Evan Fournier was not a part of the rotation. So off rip, you upgrading right there with Bojan. He's a better shooter, and some people may say he's not that best of a defender. He may not be the best defender in the world. He's definitely no Patrick Beverly, but he is above league average, and he is a team defender. If you surround him with guys that are defenders, he will give you that effort that you need on that side of the ball. So when you can have him, and you have ALEC BURKS who shoots over 40%, and then you got Jalen Brunson who shoots over 40%, Dante DiVincenzo who shoots over 40%, Deuce McBride who shoots over 40%. Billy, when was the last time we've had a Knicks team that had 5 guys shooting over 40% from 3? Name it.
I don't think we ever have.
Ever.
I don't think we ever have.
No,
like we had a bunch of dogs, but we never had a bunch of shooters. Even in the Ewing era, we had a couple of shooters, but we didn't have 5 guys that shoot over 40%. And here's the crazy part. We were still scoring about 108, 110 points a game with the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Just wait till mid-March. Just wait till mid-March. I promise y'all. And let's look at it this way. Since Leon Rose let's look at the past in-season acquisitions by Leon Rose. When he went and got Derrick Rose, the team went on a nice little run.
Yep.
Last year when they got Josh Hart, they won 9 in a row. Nice little run. You got OG. We're still on that run. We won 16 of 19. So Leon Rose doesn't get enough credit for the fit factor. You know what I'm saying? Getting guys that come in on the team that fit. And, you know, again, I didn't want ALEC BURKS back because I feel like we're the only team in the league who does do-overs. You know what I'm saying? We did. Raymond Felton was a do-over. Tim Hardaway was a do-over. Derrick Rose was a do-over.
Taj Gibson's the constant do-over.
Taj Gibson is Groundhog
He's the
Day for Taj
built-in.
Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, man, like, I'm cool. I'm cool now.
Yeah.
It's
Billy,
go time.
You said you brought up the whole championship window and championship, and you know you don't want to be that optimistic Knicks fan, but when you look at it, right, and you look at this team, and when you look at how the Eastern Conference is wide open right now, especially with the injuries that Boston is dealing with Kristaps Porzingis, Milwaukee has their issues, Philadelphia has their issues. We already dog walked the Cleveland Cavaliers last year in the postseason. When you look at this team, the Orlando Magic, I'm gonna say it again, were able to make it to the finals, surrounding Dwight Howard with shooters. We have 5 shooters on the team right now, on a team that was already, after the trade, the best team in the NBA when it comes to defense. Now you add a couple of extra shooters that shoot over 40%. We was missing the bench scoring. We got the bench scoring right now. And when it comes to ALEC BURKS, this is a man that, one, the intangibles when it comes to drawing fouls. You guys remember how much of a pesky defender ALEC BURKS is. Having him come off the bench, that is a key piece. Watch out. Why not us?
Why not? I mean, why not us? You just named it right there. Why not? In a wide open East, when, like, look, Boston, all they do is shoot threes. Either they hit them and they win, and they miss them and they typically lose. And they don't have a bench in Boston. Right. Boston does not have a bench. Milwaukee, thank you for getting Doc Rivers, because now I know what to expect during the postseason.
Yeah, you mean Glenn Rivers? His name is Glenn Rivers.
Yeah, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn.
He lost his doctorate.
He lost his doctorate. Yeah. He got more Game 7 losses than wow. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland's playing good ball right now. I'm not going to knock that. They're playing real good ball. But now I want to see what Cleveland does with Garland back at the fold, because they were winning all these games with Donovan Mitchell running at the 1. You know, he was at the 1 and he was creating shots and creating, you know, Cleveland playing good. I'm not worried about Cleveland, though, but they were playing good. And you got everybody else in the East. Why not us? Why not?
I got another clip that we could share from the Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart show. This one's a bit funny, because we all know, I was just talking about how Tom Thibodeau, he runs his guys through the ground when it comes to keeping them out there and burning them when it comes to their minutes. So this was Josh Hart when Tom Thibodeau played them like 40 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be fucking running. I'd be tired.
How many minutes you play? I think
42.
Sheesh.
You play like 45. Tibbs played me 40 again, boy.
You're not
We
gonna
go
either.
box.
And here comes the complaining. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna get
and nothing-
25. He's gonna complain again. He's
and
gonna go back up to
complain.
40.
Yeah, he just there's no one to stop, man.
Nope.
There's no.
I used to play around with my comfort.
You know what you get when you play for Tibbs. You know damn
Yeah.
well ALEC BURKS jumped on that plane today, and he is putting lotion on the knees. He's like, "Oh shit, we about to get some playing time." It's like
Wait,
it's time to
Boja's
go.
no wait, they're starting. Wait, they're not available for tonight's game.
Nah, they're not playing till
I
Saturday.
think he means that he's going to be put in the starting rotation.
Okay.
You think so? I don't think so. I think Dante's gonna stay in the starting.
I would hope.
No. I think Dante's going to stay in the start. I think while OG is out, I think Bojan would be the starting three. I think Josh Hart would be the starting power forward. Precious would probably be the backup power forward coming off of the bench.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. Hey man, good problems to have. From now on, we got good problems right now. I used to say these are rich people problems right now. We have, you know. What I'm saying?
Listen, when the tweets right now, Billy, are right now, they're deeper than the Pacific Ocean. Okay, and even Celtics fans are talking about be scared of the Knicks. It is a great problem to freaking have.
Did you see? I heard Joel Embiid tweeted something about a lot of teams got better, and that's kind of cryptic to me because of course, Philly. Daryl Morey makes moves at the trade deadline all the time, and I don't think he's happy with a Cameron Payne and a Buddy Hield acquisition.
Yeah, he wrote, lots of people got better. That's fun for competition.
Yeah. So,
whatever.
I mean,
we got better and we kept all our first round draft picks. We definitely.
And it's cryptic because a lot of teams didn't get better. You know who he's talking about. But I don't feel sorry for nobody. As a Knicks fan, I don't feel sorry for nobody.
No. Billy, we were the punching bag for the league for how many years? For the past 20 years, right? We probably had maybe 1-2 okay seasons that we could be like, you know what? I'm good to be a Knicks fan. Outside of that, bro, we've been a laughing stock. We've been a punching bag. So as a Knicks fan right now, especially when you look at the Pistons, I feel sorry for those fans because what you are going through right now, we've been there. But guess what? You're going through it, not me. I ain't going through it
now. Because those guys that can show up to Detroit with the paper bags over their head, they saw championships. I ain't never seen one.
No,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So
you had your championship in your lifetime, not me.
Come on, man. Yeah. So
Bag Doodle. I love just saying that name every time I see them in the chat. Bag Doodle. Let's go win a championship. Never felt this way about the Knicks since '97. It's funny because we had a good season last year, but I don't feel like last year's season even brought out all the casual fans as much as it should have. Where we're really seeing what that looks like right now. The casuals, the bandwagon fans, and again, forcing the media to cover us, forcing people to pay attention to Jalen Brunson. Like it's crazy, bro. Like,
it's a good time to be a Knicks fan, man. And as an older Knicks fan, I had a guy hit me up in my DMs on Twitter. He's like, "Yo, OG Billy, man, I know you're older. What was it like rooting for the Knicks in the '90s?" And I was like, "Well, picture how you're happy today." And then think, you have a chance next year if it don't work out, and the year after that if it don't work out. Like those '90s Knicks, you just knew you were in contention, as opposed of a couple of years ago, the Knicks make an appearance here. Okay, then we're not there for a couple of years. They're making an appearance. We weren't perennial, and this will be the first back-to-back winning season the Knicks had in over 10 years. Yeah. So that now that you're starting to see the fruits of our labor pan out. We didn't run it back necessarily because we're making acquisitions. The front office is working now. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good time to be a Knicks fan because usually we're all complaining, we're upset, showing up to the game with paper bags over our head, Phil. It's a good time to be a Knicks fan, man. I'm still at a loss for words. I really don't know how to put my words together because I really feel like our window is open now. Man. And I hope we take full advantage of it. You watch teams in other sports like the Detroit Lions in the long streak, and now they're championship contenders.
But even Lions, if you're a Lions fan, do you feel bad about the New York Giants? No, because in my lifetime, I've seen 2 championships.
Right.
If you're the
Right.
Detroit Lions, do you laugh at Jet fans? Absolutely, you laugh at Jet fans. How you doing, Phil? I know you're a Jet fan, my guy. How's it feel watching Detroit? You know.
Nah, it's just
Robot Phil is back. Robot Phil is back. You got the robot voice yet again, Phil. Just refresh your feed, close it out, and then just come back. While Phil does that, you heard that, right? We surveyed 100 people with the $4.99 super chat. Show them some love, support for the work y'all putting in today. I appreciate you.
Thank
Salute
you.
to you, my guy. And on
We
that one,
survived 10 hours.
we got another queue. We got 11 more minutes, so we're going to rock out for the next 11 more minutes. So we got another video we're going to play from the Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart podcast. This is a nice little question. They were asked the question. I'll let them play it, and we'll listen.
About to walk down a dark alley. Who are the 3 NBA players you want by
James
your side?
Johnson.
James Johnson.
It's a black
That's
belt.
my guy.
The fact that you guys said that so quick in unison.
James Johnson.
James Johnson will pack your ass up real quick.
Who else?
That's a fact.
That's in the league right now.
I would say this. We've all seen him mad. Julius Randle.
Ooh, Juju.
We've all seen him mad.
I'm taking Funaki Paya. Steven Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Steve-O. Because Steve-O, like, dog, this dude, he's one of the strongest people I've ever witnessed. So it's like he's not even gonna like whoop your ass. Like he's just gonna you're just not gonna be able to do anything to him.
You're about to walk down a dark alley. Who are the 3 NBA players you want by your
James
side?
Johnson.
James Johnson.
It's a black
That's
belt.
my guy.
And they got it right with James Johnson because James Johnson beat the shit out of it. There's so many NBA players that say that they're scared of James Johnson. He is like a real UFC fight. Like he's about that life, James Johnson.
He's a black belt. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt.
He's a jiu-jitsu black. All respects to James Johnson. I will never talk bad about that man. I appreciate you. You are a phenomenal NBA player. In my eyes, you are the GOAT. I'm going to just put that out there so I can avoid any stitches or any black eyes going forward. But we got a couple of super chats I want to highlight real quick and appreciate all of you guys. But our guy from the Die Hard Knicks podcast, our guy E-Ru's in the building with a $20 super chat. E-Ru, I appreciate that. He said, driving home, but had to show some love. Knicks are a 40-minute team on both ends now. Bang, bang, baby. Absolutely, Eru. And to that point, Billy, I'll let you speak on that real quick because that's a solid point right there, being a 48-minute team. Go ahead, Billy.
No, that's a very solid point. And I love the fact that he said that because the first clip you showed about them guys playing hard minutes, they really don't have to do that no more. Jalen doesn't have to play hard minutes. Even Josh, he said he's played 40. I don't even know if he started that game. You know what I'm saying? But man, the Knicks have a great balance right now. And to think they're in this position and still don't have Mitchell Robinson or Julius Randle or OG for that matter with these 3 weeks, I think it was a perfect time for OG to have that surgery right now with the All-Star break coming up. But 48 straight minutes, I think it's just up to Tibbs not to mess it up. I think it's just up to Tibbs, man. Don't mess up the rotations. Find your rotation, but then once you got it and if it's working, which I believe he'll be fine. Everybody be fine. I'm excited, man. I can't wait till Saturday because I know that's when the team is going to be semi full and the Pacers are back. I just can't wait till Saturday. I think it's going to be all right, man. We're going to be fine.
I think the auditions will be here for Saturday also. Go ahead, Phil. My fault.
Am I a robot?
Nah, you good. You good.
Goodness gracious. Seriously, StreamYard been kicking me in the teeth all day. But Billy, one thing we were talking about, and I'm sure that you guys chatted about this a bit in the space because I'm sure you guys went on for like 5-6 hours or something crazy because that's what you guys do in Twitter spaces. But we were talking earlier about how, Brutus has wanted Bojan for like ever. Like that's been Brutus's guy. But what I always disagreed with Brutus was that Brutus was always okay if that was the trade. And I was like, no, that's not enough. Like a Bojan trade by itself just isn't enough, which is exactly how I felt about the Burks trade. I was like, trading for Burks isn't enough. And so I was actually in your space right when we heard the news, and the way that I heard you guys feel was exactly how I felt. Like, no, like, because it only came out with the Burks news. There was nothing else attached to it. Like, we didn't give up a young player plus picks for someone we've already had. But when you add them both, it's a game changer, because now Bojan is good enough that while Randle has to recover, he can play with that starting lineup and give us the points that we're missing in our starting lineup for Randle. And then when Randle comes back, he just makes our bench even more elite. And so now you have a sharpshooter in Burks, but you also have a sharpshooter in Bojan. That's going to be very, very hard for other bench teams to be able to defend. Like, two sharpshooters plus McBride's starting to knock them down left and right. So now you have three guys that can lace you with a three, as opposed to not having any scorers on the bench. Now we have three scorers on the bench. So that, to me, is a game changer moving forward.
Again, 5 guys shooting over 40% from 3 right now on the Knicks. That's crazy. That's going to give a whole nother dynamic.
That's crazy.
And think about it. When Julius comes back, and he's already done this year, decrease the volume of 3-point shooting from him, he can continue to play bully ball with confidence, because he always had Dante in his vision kicking it out, especially when he gets double teamed, kicking it out to Dante for 3. Now you're going to have a plethora of options. You know what I'm saying? You can Dante, Burks, Bojan, maybe McBride if he plays with the second unit. I mean, it's going to be very hard to defend the Knicks now, man. There's no more of this ISO ball, because they don't work, because we know RJ could never shoot a damn mid-range or whatever the case may be. You didn't know which IQ. I love him, but he can't blow past nobody. And Leon in under 60 days has not only fixed the problem but made it better. I mean, I don't know. I can't wait.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, Billy. Appreciate you, brother, for coming up and giving your solid take. And I just want to piggyback real quick before we let you go. When it comes to Julius Randle, listen, at any point of the game, he's going to have at least 2 to 3 guys on the court with him that shoot over 40% from the 3-point line. And if you want to take a deeper dive into the stats, even when it comes to OG Anunoby, he may be shooting 38% from the field. I mean, from the 3-point line as a whole. But from that corner 3, the boy's shooting over 42% from the 3-point line from that corner 3. So at any time, Julius Randle is going to be able to play bully ball and not worry about that double team, because there's always going to be 3 guys that can shoot over 40% from the field.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Billy, appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys, man. Love you, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Every time y'all love, I'm coming to show love, man. So I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Billy, appreciate you, bro. We got 2 more super chats. Phil's mic is muted yet again. David Rios with a $4.99 super chat.
I hate my life today. I really hate my life today.
Right now, but come playoff time, going to be a force to be reckoned with. And then our guy Nick Marathon Brew with the $4.99. Appreciate you, Nick so nice. Appreciate you, David Rios. Go ahead, Subcito.
Well, change the note here for a second, but I do want to give a shout out to our boy Jacob Petruzzi in the chat.
Yes. Yes.
I saw it there, so I just want to pull it up. But Jacob, man, condolences, our prayers from the whole Brew crew to you and your family, bro. Y'all are amazing boys. My mom passed away earlier today, and y'all kept me laughing and entertained all freaking day. Man, glad we were able to bring some joy, bro, and hanging out with you today. Appreciate all the support you have. Again, man, prayers to you and your family. But thank you for spending this whole day with us, man. Glad we could help.
Appreciate
guys,
you, bro.
We are going to go 7 o'clock right back here. We're going to rock for up until the Knicks game. We got Brett Siegel coming in, little NBA trade recap, not just our Knicks, but what else happened? Where did he see? And I figured let's play this real quick to end it, because I just saw this, and I think people would like to hear this one.
The value.
Again?
Ain't no value. Yeah, ain't no value this time.
All right, talk while I fix it.
Do that again. And Knicks are nice. put in the chat, bro. Just know that we here for each other. We'll, going forward, we're gonna have a Discord that people will be able to get access to, so we'll be able to have conversations with one another and keep connected with one another off of YouTube. That way, the community, if anybody out there, if you guys need someone to talk to, we'll be able to help each other out. But Knicks are nice, Our thoughts and prayers are with you, my guy Jacob Pachuzzi. Thoughts and prayers with you, my guy, as well. Go ahead, Phil.
Let me try this again.
I appreciate you guys for real. Today's been such a crazy day here for me. And my wife, is gone, like you guys, some of taking care of her mom, with heart surgery. And so we know that family issues can really, make us feel drained. As humans, we have so much in our tank. So if there's ever anything we can do for anybody in the chat, like, you guys rock with us all the time.
Reach out,
but like we said, you guys aren't viewers. You guys aren't, subscribers to us. Yes, you do those things, but we want this to be a community that looks out for each other. So if we can pray for you, if we can send you a Uber Eats, whatever we got to do in times when you guys are dealing with stuff, please let us know. Thank you all for the support that you guys have shown. I hate that I haven't been able to be rocking with most of y'all for most of the day, but you guys have stuck with us, and we appreciate that. The fact that we can go this long and even have anybody still watching is a total blessing. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Tell me if the volume comes in this time, guys. Let's end it with this clip here.
I can't give you one, Michelle, but
Good.
I'll give you a few. I think Bojan Bogdanovic, ALEC BURKS going to the Knicks. To me, the Knicks had the best deadline day out of any NBA team. I think you look at the overall trade period, getting OG Anunoby, getting Bojan Bogdanovic, who at different points, the Pistons had first-round picks for Bojan Bogdanovic. You get him, and you get ALEC BURKS, three high-level, I think, an OG and Bojan, two high-level rotation players. ALEC BURKS, same way. They also, the most important part, they did not give a single first-round pickup long-term. They're going to have 8 picks in total to trade this summer. They're primed to make another move potentially in the summertime. They have contracts to do it, but that's a story for another day. And then another.
Oof. It's going to be a nice conversation. Celso, you're muted again.
Let me start that again, because we are the best, damn it. Pay attention to the Knicks, damn it. We are the damn best.
All right. We'll be back at 7 o'clock.
Appreciate everyone.
We survived.
Said Pittman.
Did y'all reach the 3K goal? Not yet. Actually, you know what? We haven't even checked. Should I see where we're at real quick before we end the stream?
Check where we're at real quick so we can let the people know, and you guys can stay updated. We're going to keep this going for over the next couple of weeks. That way we could get to our goal to 3K. We appreciate the entire community.
We are at right now 760. We put the work in. We got time. We got it. We got this. We got this,
folks.
We ain't stressing it. We know it's going to happen.
We are going to get there.
It's meant to be. There's no way we are not at the Knicks events this end of the month. There's no way we're not at spring training. I've got kids. I don't want
to one thing, when it comes to the Knicks event, shout out to Tone, because he's getting the flights for you and Phil to come out to New York. That's the first thing. So the flights for that's taken care of. We're going to set up some events. We're working backstage with the Knicks Omni fan ladies. So don't worry, things are going to be good. We're going to have some announcements over the next couple of weeks. But Celso, Phil, folks to the chat, we will be back at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
I need a coffee and a shot of like.
Bro, I can't even say I need a monster. I've had 6 of them already. Like, I actually am going to say I'm going to go have some water. Like,
yeah, go
my
have
break
water.
is water. That's weird. Appreciate everybody, guys. Lock in 7 o'clock. We'll be right back here with Brett Siegel. Appreciate you. Deuces.